Everybody, welcome back to another live stream. It's looking good so far this morning. We're getting a little bit of green in the pre-market, 0.81% right now. The SPY is bouncing back. A pretty miserable day yesterday in the market. It was down about 1%, rallied up into the end of the day. Amy's looking strong though, looking very, very, very strong. There's a lot of stuff that we kind of have to go over in the pre-market, but how's everybody doing today? I mean, I'm feeling good. We're going to be on for a while. Let's do this thing, people. Let's have some fun. Let's see who do we got in here. Ethan, Mr. Johnny London. What's up, people? Phil, what is going on, everybody? Let's do it. All right. So let's do a quick Ortex update as people are starting to filter in. Let's see over here. All right. Ortex over here. So we have utilization at 81.34. Then hold on. We got some economic data coming in. Oh, that's fine. Let's see. Utilization 81.34%. Estimated short interest 20.24. Days to cover 2.46. Hanging up there pretty decently. Remember yesterday the market for returned, like the securities lending market on AMC was very, very quiet up until about noon yesterday. But right now we already have about 141,000 shares returned. Then we go to average days on loan. It's coming back up a little bit, but at the same time, it's still very, 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 very low compared to what it was before, meaning that the shorts have been really, really attacking it over the last couple of weeks. Let's see here. Oh, what's up, M. Kreese? How we doing, everybody? Pre-market, AMC up. There it is. Y'all gonna have to buy for me today. I'm out of cash until Thursday. Hey, man, it happens. I mean, whatever you're comfortable with buying. AMC up 1% in the pre-market. Here we go, people. Here we go. It's gonna be a fun day. All right, so let's see. What do we got to go over? So we should probably talk about some of that swap situation. We can go over Stonko Tracker 2 with the options chain. Let's see what else. Adam Aaron was talking recklessly on Twitter yesterday, which was sweet. Let's see. Trading 212. That whole situation with Trading 212 is ridiculous. Let's see here. Let me see if I can find that screenshot. Here it is. So the screenshot that Trading 212 has put out. Now, this has been something that's been going on for a while. They've just started advertising it a little bit more on Twitter that they're doing this. Like, if you decide not to consent to the share lending agreement, your account will continue to be in close only mode, meaning no buy button. You won't be able to open new positions, but you can close existing ones. We understand your viewpoint, yet these terms are the same for everyone to ensure fairness. Like, this is what I was talking about yesterday. Ensure fairness. Are you crazy? Like, are you nuts? You're gonna say that you're basically saying if we can't loan out your shares, create more supply in the market so that we can make more money, then you can't buy more, and that's fair. That's bullshit. So let's see what happens. I mean, Trading 212, I believe, is over in the UK. I'm gonna label them as the Robin Hood of the UK. And then we have that short squeeze signal on Ortex that went off yesterday. That's been pretty decent at predicting a lot of things, especially with those previous run-ups. Like when we come over to Ortex over here, let's see. Wait, no. Trading signals. Here we go. When we look here and sort it by these short, we got another one today. It got a short squeeze type 3. Ooh. Okay. So when we were looking at a lot of those shorts, like those type 3s, look what happens on the type 3s. The signal return. This one down 8.2. This one 2%. May 26, 61%. This one right here minus 5.4, minus 24. But then we come to January, 76%. 200%. Like, yeah, they're hit or miss, but especially with where we're at right now in terms of where we're headed into like the timing of everything with the option chain and like the cyclicality of what we've been seeing on AMC's price movements, we've got a short squeeze type 2 and a type 3 triggered on Ortex right now. That's pretty nasty. And then when we take a look at the option chain over here and bring up Stonko Tracker, coming down a little bit further, there's already 117,000 contracts in the money for January. Remember, it's starting to pop up on this out of the money on these out of the monies. So this week is going to be pretty important to see the start of this pile up on the January. It's gonna like that no matter what we say as like content creators about like or anybody that has a platform about like, yeah, you probably shouldn't be or it's pretty risky to buy these deep out of the money YOLOs for every single week. People are still gonna do it. So it doesn't matter what we say. We've been saying this for a long time. And again, right here, we have 196,000 contracts expiring out of the money for this week. Like people are going to do what they're going to do no matter what anybody says. So when we look at the trend, we pretty much know what's going to happen with this January. It's going to get absolutely dirty. We could see 500,000 contracts out of the money, 600. If it's going to get even nuts, we could even see 700,000 contracts out of the money. But when we look at where they're concentrated and we come over here, boop, 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 boop. Okay, so there's a decent amount at 40, which we've seen Amy be able to get to a bunch of times in the past. So 40 is pretty big. And then it goes to 60s decent. But again, the vast majority of these contracts are at this 145. Now, thinking about this 145 and comparing it to the $40 strike for June, there are about 240,000 contracts expiring at that June strike. Now, those were priced at around $8. These are priced at around 45. So there's already more dollar amount exposure that these institutions have on the options chain. So if I was a market maker right now, I'd be like, uh-oh. I'd be pissed. I'd be terrified of that. Let's see. Gringo says, Cap, what are you saying, bro? What are you saying? What are you saying? What don't you agree with? Let's see here. Amy now at 0.91 at 29.97 in the pre-market, doing pretty solid. Any word on NSCC 2021-010? I have not, but there was that new rule that came in that was basically attacking the smaller shorts. Let's actually pull that up. That's an interesting one. It's basically comments file. I think it's this one. No. 015. Hold on, it's in my DM somewhere. This one's interesting because it just puts so much pressure on the smaller institutions, which is exactly what we've been looking for a while. Remember that pyramid that we've been talking about? It's like what we know from JP Morgan's report on basically they're watching us. That there's about 30 institutions at a minimum that are short these types of like the meme stock basket. 016. Here it is. The wild thing about this one is that the capital requirements have not been updated in 20 years. It's craziness. Smash that like for a green day, says Tony. Thank you. So what's the difference between the type 2 and type 3 squeeze signals? We could look at that. We could it'll probably tell us somewhere. I think it's the we'll have to take a look at that. Did AA really say retail owns 90%? Technically, yes, but also technically no. So what he said essentially was if those institutions who like have to buy AMC as a part of like their ETFs or any of those like funds that they offer to customers, if those didn't really exist, then when you account for those shares and they actually just have to hold those shares, then retail owns like 90% of the available shares that are like actively trading. That's what he meant by that. So, but again, we could own 80%, we could own 90%, we could own 150%, we could own 500%, we could own 60%. We don't know what the actual number is. But what we kind of do know is that retail owns the majority of the company. Wish I would have kept my SPY calls overnight. Yeah, it happened. So this one, where is it? Okay, so this rule right here is wild. Where'd it go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? NSCC's capital requirements for its members have not been updated in over 20 years. And they talk about risk here and volatility, which is interesting. Additionally, trading activity and market volatility, each of which present risk to the NSCC, ballooned over the years. While the NSCC does collect margin from its members to help address these types of risk, it is imperative that the NSCC ensure that its members have sufficient capital to sustain unexpected and or sustained increases in margin requirements. What could that be referring to? A situation like January or a massive market correction or any other time that things start to get out of whack. Now, it goes in detail and just kind of outlines everything. And then coming down here, I think it says members right here. NSC proposes increasing minimum excess net capital requirements for members that are U.S. broker-dealers using a tiered approach. These increases would be between 2 and 10 times the current minimum excess net capital requirements. But when you look at this chart right here, it's like if you're a small institution with these value at risk tiers, the minimum excess net capital, it's only attacking small institutions. So if you have like 500,000 in that excess in that value at risk tier, then you only like 500,000 or more. So you could have 500,000, you need to put up 10 million, or you could have 100 million and you still need to put up 10 million. So think about it. It really puts a lot of pressure on those short, like the small institutions. This is NSCC 016. So what it looks like they're doing is that they know that these big institutions are going to be able to get around pretty much everything that they're putting up, but the smaller ones won't. So it's like a trickle up effect. So if they can attack and put pressure on the institutions at the bottom, it trickles up, just like we saw in January with Melvin and Citadel. Melvin was having significant issues. 0.72 and Citadel then had to come in and bail them out and use their money to figure it out. Now, Citadel and 0.72 could have also had big short positions, but since they have so much money and so much capital, they were able to basically skirt those margin requirements and do whatever they wanted to do if they had those crazy shorts on any of those stocks that were ripping, but Melvin didn't. So even though Melvin's pretty big, they still can't live up to those margin requirements that the brokers were setting out for them. Good morning, all, and STV. Good morning, Aria. Let's see here. I don't understand why you can't use this voice in your videos. You sound like a damn cartoon. I know. I'll try to be better. Short squeeze comes in type 1, 2, and 3. They look at slightly different aspects of how to detect a short squeeze, considering everything from short interest, utilization, cost to borrow, and the stock price, as well as the rate of change in these. DM Ohio, thank you for that, man. What's up, Frank? How you doing? Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. Just helps get some more people in here. Helps out with the YouTube algorithm as well. Amy is now up 0.88 in the pre-market, 0.88%. The SPY is up 0.86%. Pfizer down. GME is up 0.64% in the pre-market, up to 158.15. Remember, guys, if we start going on an upward direction today, that key level that we're going to be watching is Friday's high of 30.71. So we hit 30.70 yesterday. Friday, we hit 30.71. We're going to need to see a break of that level to really get going, I think. I'll cry if they drop the price to 20 again. Why? Moas is near, says Boat Bum. There you go. U.S. government has a massive secret stockpile of Bitcoin. Well, that's kind of crazy. All right. Yeah. 2 minutes ago, Ortex short squeeze signal. The signal was generated by AMC today in addition to yesterday's types 2 signals. Ortex signals are based on historical performance and are not investment advice. Interesting. So that Ortex tweeted out about the short squeeze signal. You want Ortex on IWM? Yeah, we can do that. IWM. Let's see what they're at. 142.75 million. So nothing too, I mean, it came down a little bit, I believe we saw this at like 150 million shares short or 160 million shares short when I was making that video about like 52.5% short interest. Like, it's crazy how much they've shorted IWM. And then I guess the new meme ETF is on the threshold securities list. So somebody's shorting that and failing to deliver on it. More than I believe, what is it, 2.5% or 5%? I believe it's 5% of the total shares that are failing to deliver. Between short squeeze being triggered, new rules, and your new cartoon voice, which of these things do you believe will cause the squeeze? Oh, definitely cartoon voice. What's the difference between type 2 and type 3 squeeze signal? Rance, good question. Let's see. Hold on. Ortex. Trading signals identified as a squeeze. Hold on. Somebody put it in the chat a little earlier. It has to do with like a couple of the alpha trading signals, signals 3 for SPRT, trading signals. Nope. Hold on. Does IWM have one? No. All right. I'm trying to figure. I mean, where did who was saying that over here? DM Ohio. Can you show me where the what do you call it? Can you show me where you found that one? Landon, thank you so much for that big super. I appreciate it, man. Heyo, first time here. I'm giving my second Red Bull to Amy. There you go. Let's see if it gives her wings. Landon, I'd love to see it, my man. Let's see what happens. Thank you so much for that super. I appreciate it. SB, I heard Kenny G is on house arrest. Is that true? Oh my God. Please God, no. Please don't do this to me again. Shimu, I think that's a joke, but I also heard January 3rd is Moas Day. Okay, I think you're joking. All right, cool. I think you're joking. I mean, who knows? I mean, does the market even open on January 3rd? It might be, it might not be. It was in a Reddit post. Yeah. Oh, hold on. What was in a Reddit post? The Citadel stuff? The Ken Griffin on house arrest stuff? Or when is the Fed meeting? Oh my God, you guys. The Fed meeting, or oh my God, you guys are getting me good today already. The Ortex stuff or the Ken Griffin stuff? Because I will do another rant about the Ken Griffin house arrest stuff. Too early for that. STV, have you watched the YouTube video from Trading with Emotions on Blue Pattern Find? I have not. They found the recurring fractal that shows up every 2 months, possible melt up on current fractal in the market or on AMC, because that would be interesting in general. Grow a beard. Thank you so much for that, super. I appreciate it. Let's see. Milior says, grow a beard. Thank you so much for that super. I appreciate it, man. The January 3rd thing. I mean, I don't know why. Short squeeze 123 in a Reddit post. Yeah, can you send me that? I just want to see the actual, because it's based off different data, and they're going to use different like points of data to give it like a 1, 2, or 3 squeeze score. But the short squeeze type 3s have been the ones that have popped up, I believe, the most for AMC. And those have been the ones that have sent it, like that have happened before the really big rips. So that could be a really good sign. So yeah, if you guys have that, shoot me a DM on Twitter and we can go over that, the squeeze signal. Tomorrow's my 50th birthday. Big Green Day would be nice. Paul, if you beat 35.58%, you get a wrench for a day. Oh, my B, I heard about it. I took a little break from the market. Also, is it closed January 3rd? I checked. It's on a Monday. I don't know anything. Okay, here's the thing about the Ken Griffin house arrest thing. Here are the points that they brought up. The DOJ investigation, Biden's head of security, and we're going to just kind of go over all these points here. The DOJ investigation into those research firms that are putting out like misleading information about companies to basically scare retail. Second one is the Biden's head of security hanging around with Kenny. The third one is that his plane hasn't moved. First, we're going to go over the plane one. Okay, his plane hasn't moved. My car hasn't moved in a couple of days. Am I on house arrest? That is not a good way to determine or put out information that he could be on house arrest. And there would be a lot of legal filings that we would be able to see. They're not going to hide them or redact them. Like, we'd be able to see it and people would be able to find it if he was actually on house arrest. Second, Biden's head of security hanging out with him. Okay, Ken Griffin has billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars. And there's about 4.1 million people at the minimum on the internet that say that they really, really, really hate him all the time. If I was him, I'd probably have security too. The third one, what was the third one? The DOJ investigation. Yeah, I mean, the DOJ investigation like kind of just came out. So they're not going to just start putting people on house arrest right away. So I think that that is an unsubstantiated claim. It's an interesting theory, but we cannot take it as direct fact. Okay. And then January 3rd, not necessarily sure about that. It's open January 3rd, which is my birthday. 35% has been confirmed by me. I hope. There you go, Eric. Thanks for taking time to stream on your birthday. Have a good one. It's not my birthday. Good morning, STV. What's up, Andrew? How you doing? Yeah, Shimu, you're good. It's just stuff is spreading like wildfire these days, and we're like at the point in this whole thing where we can't afford to just go on wild goose chases. Hey, STV, I've been tuning in regularly the last 10 days. Other YouTubers I listen to because I had to. If I wanted info on AMC, I watch you because I want to. Thank you. Bullish, but balanced and fun. Thank you, Keith. I appreciate it, man. Only $100 more before before we could break even on GME, FML. Hey, I mean, I'm down on mine too, which is fine. All right, Pfizer down 0.69. We're gonna need to see some more out of Pfizer today in order. I don't know. Maybe I'll sell off some of my other options and then just go YOLOing on AMC. Should we do that? Maybe. Ooh, we just cracked 30 in the pre-market, people. We are up 1.04% at 30. Ooh, up. Ooh, she's getting a little candle here, people. She's getting a little bit of a candle. 30.07 right now. Not doing too bad in the pre-market. SPY coming up. GME up 0.5%. This could be a good day, everybody. STV, good morning, sir. Just hit that like. Ready for another great day. Brian, thank you. Do you know what happened to that Bubby guy? Who's Bubby? Why don't you average down on your GME if you're in the red? I could. If I was Ken Griffin, I'd drive to work in a Sherman tank. It's Chicago too. Oh boy. Hal, thank you so much for that super. Thank you. You guys are being really generous this morning. Thank you guys so much. MMAT, let's go. Is metamaterials ripping? Oh, getting up there in the pre-market. I mean, it did have a significant red day yesterday, 8.65%. So a bounce back in the pre-market of about 3.8% is kind of normal if they're going to see like an overreaction on any price move. But Amy is looking really good, up about 1.3 in the pre-market right now. There we go. I'm moving up here. We got Amy popping up 30.08, having an absolute time in the pre-market. Why do I feel like a lot of our good days start with red? I mean, I feel that too. It does happen. Remember after oh my god, JJ. Or text alert just now type 3. I know I saw that. We just went over. That was like one of the first things that we saw this morning. And again, those type 3 short squeezes have typically preceded the big run-ups. So that's IWM. We want to go to AMC. So let's check on AMC's or text again to see if there's any new changes. There probably won't be. I mean, there might be a little bit. Oh, a little bit. I mean, 1,000 borrowed shares. Trading signals back over here. We have that type 3. But when we type here by short, so we got this one on December 18th, which basically we found that out yesterday, because today's the 21st. Let's see. And then today we got the type 3 triggers per year, 2.2. So, I mean, they've most likely are only triggered a couple of times over the past couple of years, but the average return, so it triggered before the May run up. It triggered in February for a run up. I mean, the other ones had a negative return, but at the same time, it's going to go off the recommended holding period. So AMC could rip at the time after this short squeeze signal gets alerted, and then it could come down below the price where it triggered, because typically these short squeeze signals happen after big moves to the upside anyway. So then it looks at all of the data, the price action, and it's like, okay, short squeeze alert, and then it could keep going and then come back down. But it's all these short squeeze type 3, January 20th and 26th. So this one was a 28-day holding period, and that returned 200%. This one was a 6-day holding period, and this one returned 76%. That was the January one. And then when we scroll down a little bit further, April 2020 with a type 3, 55%. April, 58%. I mean, these short squeeze type 3s do precede pretty big run-ups. So let's see what happens. I mean, it could end up looking pretty good. I mean, again, you guys know me. I've been very, very bullish on January since like July. So let's see what happens. What's max pain this week? I believe it is 28, but it could have changed. So let's take a look at that. Let's see. Max Payne is still at 28 for this week. STV getting me hyped in pre-market. That's my job. Let's go. Let's get hyped. 30.06. Let's do it. SPY's coming up a little bit here. You guys want me to pump the SPY? I saw somebody saying that. Okay, how much do I pay for Ortex? Technically I don't, but I will have to pay very, very soon. But I think it's like 75 bucks a month. All right, Pfizer, come on, bro. $40 today, and I'm not taking no for an answer. You know what? Ken Griffin, cardiac arrest. Interesting. People are saying January 3rd because of the new FICC liquidity reset. Okay, somebody send me this stuff because I like FICC liquidity reset very much. Whatever that is, send it to me right now because that's margin and collateral haircuts. Where is this? Somebody hit me with that. That's big. Liquidity reset, that's huge. 600 for annual? Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I mean, that's expensive, man. Yeah, okay. So whatever this FICC liquidity reset thing is, send me that. We got some time. We got 34 minutes until the market opens, but that's why you mentioned January 3rd. Okay, yeah, guys, send me that. We can take a look at that before the market opens. Good morning, STV. Let's make some money. Yup, let's do it. Everyone is watching. Give Vix a like. He is doing this for us. DM Ohio. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. We're going to do the old Biden on, Biden off. No. Is he speaking today? Then we're going to get Saki, most likely. I don't know. I mean, we've seen him speak in the past and it hasn't moved stuff before, but typically when he does say stuff, the market does move. So hopefully it's in the upward direction. Can you please answer my questions above? Says Ludwig. I'm looking for you, Ludwig. Question above. Do you think Mark Baum, Michael Berry, and Brownfield would be on our side of the AMC GME or the hedge fund side? Actually, they'd be on the hedge fund side. Porter Collins. So if you guys didn't know, so if you guys remember in The Big Short, Mark Baum hit, I mean, technically that's Steve Eisman, but at that fund, there was a guy who worked there. He's in the movie, Porter Collins. Porter Collins, I was listening to him in a space call. He does have a Twitter. And he was involved and made money on the 2008 correction. And he was like, yeah, I don't see the potential of AMC and GME and all of these squeeze plays. But I mean, it's nothing against them. Like when you think about like what they did in 2008, it was all like fundamental economic indicators. It was numbers. They knew the numbers were wrong. They were getting messed with, and then they made money off of it. We're doing essentially the same thing, just on the other side, like in a different way. And it like this is the one thing that like pisses me, like it makes me angry all the time, which is fine. Like I can get angry and rant. It's fine. I mean, it's fun. I feel like you guys enjoy it. But a lot of these people at these institutions, like what I tweeted out yesterday, like movie theaters are not dead and they're not going to die no matter what some glorified intern, which is essentially what a lot of these analysts are, moving around logos on a spreadsheet, or some expert decides to say on social media or on one of these media outlets. It doesn't make sense. So they think so it's not their fault. They've just been trained in a way to look at the market in a certain way. And it's very hard, especially for, I mean, just getting like scientific. It's very hard for like people of an older age to change the way that their brain operates and works and adjust to things. So it's not their fault. That's just the way that they've been taught. But coming out and trying to push that narrative on other people is what makes me angry. SPY is coming up here. AMC is coming up as well. Oh my God. Clifton, thank you for that giant super. I appreciate it, man. Wow. Would I be able open to stream the Trading with Emotions Blue Pattern YouTube video? It's in regard to AMC specific. By the way, love your content. This is long overdue. Happy holidays. Clifton, thank you so much for that super. Technically, YouTube would get very, very, very angry at me. I'd get a copyright strike if I were to do that. But we can talk about that video tomorrow after I watch it. Let me make a note of this. Let me see. Blue pattern. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna watch that and we can go over it, but I can't like I can't show their video. Plus, at the same time, we've got a bunch of people in here. So let's see, we have got like 600 people in here right now. If I were to watch it, technically it would like it's only one view for them because I'm watching it. So if everybody wants to go watch that video at some point over the next 24 hours before we go over it tomorrow, by all means go for it. I mean, Clifton. Oh, what in the oh, is that fake? That's annoying. All right, but Amy's coming up here, 3008. Throw SCV some likes, people. Thank you, MNTN73. I appreciate it, my man. Yeah, also, guys, if you have that FICC stuff, all right, here we go. Somebody might have sent it to me. Liquidity reset January 3rd. Oh, is that a Charlie video? What's the filing? What's the filing number? DTCC. What's the somebody have like a link to the filing? Yeah. Hold on. Let me see what the link to the actual. Let me see what the. I'll click on the video and then see what the actual filing is. What is it? Gov. Hold on. Gov 1201-21. Okay. I like these. These are interesting. All right. Port notice fixed income clearing corporation. Here we go, people. All right, let's run it. So AMC at 30.07 in the pre-market, looking good right now. This is going to get pretty interesting. FICC was an easy Google search. Thanks, appreciate it. All right, so Government Securities Division netting members service update GSD capped contingency liquidity facility. Interesting. The Fixed Income Clearing Corporation's Government Securities Division will reset each netting member's individual total amount on January 3rd, 2022. This reset will reflect a look back period of July 1st to December 31st. The new CCLF cap will be effective as of January 3rd, 2022. As reflected in the officer certificate, each member has certified, among other things, that it will incorporate any change to its individual total amount to its liquidity planet, into its liquidity planet. It will, through periodic discussions with its financing sources and other methods, continually reset its liquidity plans. Okay. This is interesting. So this is feeding into more capital requirements. So what they're looking at here is one, it could be talking about like posting like collateral, or it's using these because this is the Fixed Income Clearing Corporation, or it's using these fixed income products as collateral. So it's going to be what qualifies as collateral in these situations. This is very interesting. To ensure its ability to meet any funding obligations incurred as a result of FICC's declaration of a CCLF event, which is the Capped Contingency Liquidity Facility event. Now, that could be a freak out in the bond market. So this is kind of what this has to do with the bond market. But as we know, when we look at TLT all the time and a lot of these other things, the bond market and the equities market move in tandem. And we know that a lot of bonds are being used as collateral to lever up. Those bonds are typically what they would call like, what's it called? I know it, like what I would call it is high quality collateral, but there's a name for it. Oh my God, on a daily basis, each member's CCLF cap is available via the report center under the clearing fund folder. So this could be like daily liquidity calls. Be like, hey, what's wrong with you? Like, don't screw around with the fixed income stuff. That's pretty big, people. Let's see. Oh, do we have the mask gang coming in? What is up, people? How are we doing? I hope everybody's having a great morning. We've gone over a decent amount of stuff so far. We've been talking about, what was it? Short squeeze signal, the Ortex type 3, which the type 3 has been triggered every single time before we have that massive run up. What else did we go over? Trading 212, some swap stuff. But yeah, for everybody new coming in here, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream, just helps get a few more people in here, and it helps out with the YouTube algorithm. So thank you guys so much for showing so much support on the channel recently. It helps out a whole lot. You guys have been awesome. So let's have a great day today. I think we're in for a very fun day. We're up 1.18% right now in the pre-market. Let's see. If TMI just went off right now, I'm going to shoot him a message. Let's see. Let's see here. All righty, everybody. Good morning, STV and Ape Nation. Good morning to everybody as well. Just shot a quick message to TMI. Maybe we'll get them on for a little bit, but trying to figure out some schedule. SPY coming down a little bit and Amy coming up. Ooh, there's that negative beta for you. Amy at 30.08 in the pre-market, up 1.28%. We got GME up 0.5%, looking pretty solid here, people. Going for 2K likes today. That would be pretty sweet if you guys did that. Stock on the top right, it's Pfizer. I mean, this is a glitch. I want Pfizer to go nuclear because I do have those calls, and then I'm going to use them to buy more AMC positions, but we're going to have to wait. All right, remember, guys, 3070, 3071 is going to be that level today that we need to see broken in order to make that new high, because Friday's day high, 3071, Monday's high, 3070. So that's going to be a key level for us to watch going into today. The market was looking decently strong. Up into this morning. I mean, it's still up 0.84%. This could be some economic data coming out. I mean, that typically happens at 9 in those round numbers on the clock. But yeah. What is the type 3 short squeeze notification? All right. Somebody, where's DM Ohio? Do you have the, because he had it. He had the definitions of all of them. I don't know where he got it from. I was looking on Ortex's website and I couldn't see it. What calls for Pfizer? I don't know if I can say. I mean, they're decently out of the money, but they have a chance, and they're for January. They're in the 60s. I'll tell you that. The strike is in the 60s. I just don't want anybody piling into these strikes and bidding them up or doing anything crazy. Biden's talking today as well. Yep. Can you talk about what prices we would need to see for that potential gamma squeeze in January? Explain to someone who doesn't do options. Yes, Emil. Okay. So the prices that we would need to see in order to wow, we're actually getting up there in the pre-market here. This is sweet. Okay. So prices in order to see gamma. So thinking about January right now, there's already 107. That's not the right date. There's already 117,000 contracts in the money. Have they been hedged? Have they not been hedged? Well, when you think about what traders do at these institutions or these market making institutions, they're going to hedge some of them. They need to take some risk off the table, but at the same time, they know the odds of these contracts, some of them running in the money, are low, and the odds of retail exercising them are even lower than that. So they're probably not even going to fully delta hedge the decently out of the money or medium out of the money contracts, meaning that the strike is higher than what we're currently trading at. But once those contracts start to run in the money, then it gets okay, because they don't know who the counterparty is to a lot of these transactions. It could be institutions that are holding these deep in the money contracts. It's entirely possible. So once the contracts start to run in the money, then they need to start hedging a little bit, which means on calls, they would need to go out in the open market and buy shares. So 30 is going to be decent. There's 9,000 contracts here. The big level is going to be 40. But remember, here's the key part. It's going to be like a culmination of events all coming together and really sending us to the upside. So if we can start to make that move up into the mid 30s and even into 40 and get the 40s in the money, then it can get dangerous, because here's why. Remember when we take a look at that Ortex data and we look at the average days on loan of a short and how it just tanked, which that means that they were shorting at these low levels in a very, very substantial way to really put down that average days on loan number. Wow, 38 or 30.20 in the pre-market right now. That is very solid. So what that means is that, remember, previously we were talking about the danger zone being in the mid 50s, because when we look at the chart of AMC, on a year-to-date time frame, we see the rip up, it comes down, and then it consolidates right here before we make that next move down. So when the volatility starts to go away, and a lot of these shorts are like, well, technically right now it is fundamentally overvalued and we still like our short position, they entered in this range. So the previous danger zone on AMC was in the low to mid 50s. But with the action that we've seen recently, this drop here, that decreases the danger zone because of the average call price that the shorts are entering at. So the new danger zone is most likely in the mid to low 40s. So now as we start to move up to those levels, it puts more pressure on the shorts. Now here's the other thing. 40 is going to be decent. 40's got a lot of contracts on it, and that would probably get us up to about 200,000 contracts in the money in general, with all of what we're seeing here and the amount of contracts that are going to come in at these levels. I would say the 45 is going to get a little interesting at some point. I think I might have some of these for January. It's either the 40s or the 45s. I don't remember which ones it is. That's gonna get interesting. The other interesting thing is these 145s. So the thing is that if we run the chain, which that would be sweet to do anyway, but if we can run through, then we're probably gonna shoot to that level that I've been talking about of like 250 to 300. Like, remember back in the summer when we were speculating, like, okay, we saw 2 to 25 in January, we saw 10 to 77 in June. What could the next potential height be if it's going to be a similar situation without the whole top getting blown off? Which, going off of that, I've been thinking and speculating that we're 1 or 2 June-like events away from the whole thing just going foop nuclear. Um, so could it be this one? Yeah, it could be. Could we have to wait for another big run up where we really get to those even higher levels? Yeah, it also could be that because we thought that it was going to go off at in the 70s. Um, but yeah, so there are some key levels, but again, it's hard to tell because it's going to be a culmination of events. Like, you're going to see FOMO if we start running up to 40. You're going to see some shorts covering. You're going to see some gamma. You're like amount of buying volume that's going to start to come in is pretty significant. Smash that like button. Thank you, Hillbilly. I appreciate it. Oh, Antics is back. Oh, there we go. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. Just helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And it cost you nothing to do it. All right, 37T to the pre-market. How about if I did a stream with just the video voice? Would you guys enjoy that? I think you would. How much less capital gain? No, I don't know. I don't think we could do that. How much less capital gains taxes if we hold AMC for a year longer? You go from paying short-term capital to long-term, which long-term right now I believe is 15 or 20. And short-term is just going to be at your ordinary income rate. So if you are a whale and you're making a lot of money, your short-term capital gains rate is going to be very, very high. If you're not making a lot of money, then it doesn't really matter. It's going to be similar to the long-term and short-term capital gains. It's free to smash the like a. Then we'd be hype if you. I don't think you'd be hype if I use that voice all stream. Didn't AMC tank the last time Ortex had a short squeeze trigger? Jamie, that is a good point. Here's the thing though. The Ortex short squeeze triggers, they trigger after a price run up, usually, like a small run up. So when the triggers come out, AMC has already made somewhat of a move. So that's what we're seeing here. We went from the low 20s to the high 20s, and we're cracking 30 right now. But again, that move can continue or it can sell off. But every single time we've seen a massive AMC run up, we've also seen one of those short squeeze alerts triggered. AMC is now at 30.22 in the pre-market. Here we go. 30.20. Let's go, people. Here we go. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Smash the like. You may have 25th of December off. I do have the 25th of December off. I'll probably make a video for you guys on Christmas. Screw it. Perpendicular video time. All right. SPY coming down a little bit here. Pfizer's not having fun, which I don't like that. But GME up 0.36 in the pre-market. Amy's looking like she wants to get going today. So this could be a real fun day. Vic, call options for me has been really bad. I need to learn more about call options because 8 out of 10 call options I do are a loss. That's the thing. Here's the thing with that. The way I trade options sometimes, especially around earnings, is I plan to lose 9 out of 10. I'm hunting for those 1,000% gains. Now, some of them are going to go up, like in between there, you're going to be up like 150, 200%. Then you can break even. But like the way that I trade, when we get into earnings season, you guys are going to see some wildness. Like, we're going to do it, and I'll stay on after the stream to watch some of these earnings, and I'll be either really excited or just be like, yeah, whatever, it was supposed to lose anyway. But if they hit huge, and you don't need a lot of money. So we're going to go over a lot of the earnings strategy once earnings season starts to come back into full swing, but it'll be fun. BFRI is running. Yeah, M. Kriegs was talking about that one last night. Wow. BioFrontera up 30%. You know what, Amy? You need to take some notes from BioFrontera right now and learn how to do this in the pre-market, huh? Amy, still up above 30 right now, 30.14. We've got about until the market opens, people. Oh, what's up, Corey? You're on vacay for 2 weeks and laying on the couch watching you. How did finals turn out? I don't know. I haven't checked. I really don't want to check because that last finance final was really, really, really hard. So I don't know. We'll see. Pfizer getting hammered. SPY doing its thing. AMC coming down a little bit here. I mean, it's possible that it comes down to some of these averages, but I don't know. PPSI also running. Interesting. VIX, what is the hierarchy of who we're battling with the option chain market makers shorts? I'm not sure what you mean. Like who we're battling with in terms of like the hierarchy of who's like the big bad people. I would say hedge funds are the lowest, then media, or no, I would say media at the bottom of the totem pole, then hedge funds, then then I don't know. I think market makers and prime brokers are tied. All I want for Christmas is MOAS. There you go. Is finance the study of how to manage money? No, finance is the study of how to do random math word problems that are useless to you in every aspect of your life. Let's see here. PPSI is also running. You know what? I need Pfizer to get some of that. These biotechs are running. Pfizer, PPSI ripping. Had a tough day yesterday, but it is going hard today. All the M Creeks plays are going nuts today. TLT dropping. Stephen Weiss of Short Hills Capital Partners recommended shorting TLT. The yield curve will go up. Yeah, I saw that. I think that popped through on CNBC. Typically, well, the last time that somebody on TLT said short TLT, here's what happened. So this is what we're gonna look at here. Where is it? I want 5-year. This is what happened the last time somebody said short TLT. This may not look like a whole lot, but TLT went from 136 to 179, and it's not supposed to do that. So TLT is really tanking in the pre-market, though. Like very, very much tanking. All right, let's check something out here. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. It just helps helps out with the YouTube algorithm. You guys have been super supportive recently. You guys are super awesome. STV, you are my quant. No. He won a national math competition in China. He doesn't even speak English. Actually, my name's Jung. I do speak English. I got second in that national math competition. Jared likes to say I don't. I told you, I can recite a lot of the lines from The Big Short. A lot of them. Can I pull up Micron? Yeah. Mike, whoa. The hell happened with Micron? Why Micron shares are rising today? After the company announced a better than expected earnings. Okay, that's fine. That's the potential with earnings, people. They were probably not pricing in a whole lot either. I watched The Big Short last night and then Too Big to Fail right after. There you go. SCV, you are my squirrel. No. He won a national math competition in Amy. What is that? What is that nonsense you're doing here? No. We are going to have none of this today. We are going to have boom boom and not doom candles. That is what we were going to be playing around with today. I bet you $1 Santa Claus is AMC and GME whale with all the good boys and girls wishing for MOAS for Christmas. Yeah. Thanks, Vix. Anytime. MU earnings after our yesterday and the price target got raised this morning. Yeah, Micron could run. Well, Micron could really run. This could be an earnings continuation play. If they're going to get price target upgrades, remember, we were going to look for that on Oracle, but it didn't happen. Micron could be the one. Remember, I don't know if we were streaming for this, but I did it on Qualcomm. I played the earnings in the continuation, and it just kept going, and it just kept ripping. Eric at Walmart did not get a squeeze 4 signal. And if it did, double the money would be in here losing his mind. All right, let's see here. Walmart or text? Stop. Stop. All right, Amy's still above 30 in the pre-market, looking very, very, very strong. Long the VIX. Yep. If you're in your room alone, but talking to thousands of people, are you really an introvert? That's a really good question. Squeeze play on Walmart. You guys are wild. We're not. No, Walmart's short interest is like less than 1%. Stop. Stop. I mean, if you hit it, the options will go absolutely bonkers, but no. AMC 3008 in the pre-market right now. Micron still ripping. What's GME doing? I mean, I don't have Micron plays. If I was more, is it earnings season? It shouldn't be. I do know who Ben Shapiro is, and everybody likes to say that I look like him on the stream. Hope I'm the first today to say happy birthday, SCV. Tim, you're not. I apologize. You're not. I apologize for that. You're not. All right, people. We got 11 minutes until the market opens. Let's get hyped. AMC flying in pre-market. I wouldn't necessarily call it flying, but it is doing very, very well. 1.3% right now, above 30. Very, very good. There's not a lot of earnings this week. Yeah, the earnings season is wrapped up. I'm waiting. Benny is a clown. You are not. Honk honk. SCV, I think we're getting a shit kicking from Pfizer. I'm still green. I'm still green on Pfizer, Ryan. I'm up like 100% on Pfizer. I've got some wiggle room. I could always just take it and throw it into AMC calls. I could do that. AMC and GME are so last year. We're shorting silver now. Honestly, I thought you were going to say you were squeezing silver, and that was a January thing. Bing bong, the price is wrong. Probably over 10 times now I had a Moas stream. There you go, Rans. Lambo, I don't know. I don't know. BlackBerry strat. Oh, BlackBerry earnings is after hours today. Ooh. We might leave BlackBerry up today. Earnings should be I believe it's after hours today. Yeah, notable earnings after Tuesday's close. Uh-oh. If they beat and they do something wild and they start ripping after hours, AMC and GME are going to rip too. And there's going to be a lot of people being like, they're not linked together. There's one that's better than the other. This one's better. And it's like, all right, bro. Bed Bath & Beyond went moon mission after their earnings, and then AMC and GameStop rip in the after hours too. It's like, come on now. What are we doing here? Let's just be honest about what's actually occurring. What's up, fam? Slept in a little this morning. Simply Smith, good to have you in here, man. I meant squeezing silver, need more coffee. Yeah. What's the Ortex on BlackBerry? I'll take a look. BB. BlackBerry Limited. 7.38%. Nothing too crazy. Utilization 18.53. Cost of borrow very low. Not really a crazy short squeeze play right now on Black. In terms of like the data. Buenos dias, my financial compadre. Lewis, what's up, man? Bing bong, the price is wrong. All right, 30.11 right now. SPY hanging out at the low. GME up 1% now, 158.70. Amy up 1.4%. Uh-oh, shorts. You done screwed up on this one. All right, people. Short squeeze signal on Ortex today, LFG. Yup. Good day, mate, from Tampa. Gringo, what's up, man? How you doing? Glad to have everybody in here for the stream. We're going to have a fun day today. We are going to have a lot of fun. Lots and lots and lots of fun. Especially with Amy doing what it's doing right now. Ping pong. Byron. We are going to see Byron speak today. I feel like if you don't know what that is, I feel like I sound like a crazy person. But if you do know what that is, I feel like it's funny. So it's like an if you know type of deal. Apple also up. Looks like a bull run today. Yeah, I mean, Apple would have been sweet. I just have no more settled cash in my account. I need to move stuff around. We got lots of open positions right now that I need to wait to play out in order to make more trades. And do I really need to be YOLOing on zero data expiration spies all the time with you guys? No, but it's fun and it can make a lot of money, which we've seen. You better shout out trade spotting if you say Bing Bong. He's very touchy. I love trade spotting. Trade spotting loves me. We're all good. Everybody knows Bing Bong is trade spotting. I was in his stream one day and he started saying Bing Bong. I was like, dude, you started a trend on TikTok. And I was like, it's not your Bing Bong, but it is a Bing Bong. So when I first saw all the Bing Bongs going off, I was like, what is going on? All right, everybody. Amy at 30.11. We got 6 minutes left till the market opens. Let's run it. SCV has Max Payne move from 28. Nope. Under 500K volume, but nice. I mean, this is just the Weeble volume, so we're going to have to wait and see what happens when the market opens. What is it on TD? See these dogs in your front yard? Just know AMC's upstairs going hard. Bing bong. All right, AMC 35 today. Hey, man, I would not be mad. Yo, SV, did you make anything off that SPY put yesterday? My YOLO call blew up. No, my YOLO put went to 0. No more McDonald's. Literally, if you guys were in here yesterday, I had like $40 in cash, and I was like, okay, I want to do something with it. So I bought a YOLO SPY put when the SPY was just tanking, and it was like up, I don't know, like $20 at one point, which was pretty sick. And then I was like, I'm gonna hold it till expiration, and then zero. Is the market open Friday? No, I don't think so. 470K on TD. Interesting. Max payment was 27. No, it's 28. TD says 470K. Interesting. Okay. All right. Amy popping up here. 30.11 in the pre-market. Let's go. 1.38% in the green right now. Let's do it, people. SPY's coming back up here as well. Let's do it. What do you think of another CinemaSoc CNK? It has 20.12% short interest. Interesting. Macquarie, in my opinion, one of the dumbest institutions in the entire story, is short AMC but long Cinemark, and they also think that movie theaters are going to go out of business. So one, they're either really stupid or they're hedging, but they're hedging the wrong way. Because think about it, what stock has the potential to go higher? AMC. Why are you going to go long on the stock that doesn't have the potential to go really, really high and short the other one that if you actually think the movie theater industry is going to go down, Cinemark would be the one that would actually get hit because retail is piling it on AMC. But do you, Macquarie, do what you want to do. Buying more AMC shares today. There you go. M. Crease wants the BBIG chart. Oh, there she is. 30.50, I believe, is that key level we were looking for a lot more options to start gammaing a little bit on BBIG, which would be sweet. 473,000 volume on Fidelity. There you go. Cinemark is getting a pop. I'll check their fundamentals. Okay, somebody was saying that Cinemark's fundamentals are actually like kind of solid. What is Cinemark doing right now? Cinemark up 1.14. I mean, AMC is up 1.38. So, who's really winning today? And guess what? If you're long Cinemark, short AMC on a day basis, you're losing money right now. Cinemark is only up 1.14, not enough to counteract the gains that you need to pay the cost to borrow and make money back on the short on AMC. So screw them. Like, they're idiots. All right. I don't know. Let's leave up BBIG. I think that's what we're going to end up doing today. I feel like that's fun. KSV, let's get this money. I need to unload these $35 calls. Diamond Dino Noggies. There we go, man. Can you pull up? Eric, those are not tickers. Cinemark doesn't have a cult. I wouldn't call us a cult. Cults are mean. I don't think we're a mean, I don't think we're mean. I feel like we're more of like a group than a cult. Like, just because there's a collective of people doesn't mean it has to be a cult. What's the higher or lower on Gasparino's IQ being 50? I think he's a smart guy. I think he's just stubborn and egotistical. Happy Tuesday from Salzburg. Interesting. I don't know where that is. Cool. Or text tweet. Yeah, the short squeeze signal. We've been looking at that one. So again, those short squeeze signals on Ortex, especially the type 3s, have always preceded a big AMC move to like the big ones, like the January and the June. There's been an Ortex type 3. So I don't know. I mean, I still think January. Like I've been saying this for a while. I think you cannot leave Colts. That's true. Aren't we a mob per Wall Street Journal? They can call us whatever they want, and I'll just throw it back in their face and call them complete idiots because that's what they are. Salzburg is in Austria. Interesting. Got to put the baby down for a nap. You guys start without me. I'll catch up later, says Keith. There you go. If we moon, I'll get a badass AMC ape tattoo. There you go. Do you think Citadel pays Kramer and Coke? No. A group of apes is called a troop. I like that. We're a troop. That's what a group of apes are. We're apes. We're a group, sort of. We're a troop. Amy, 30.05 right now in the pre-market. Still above 30. We got 2 minutes left, people. Here we go. Are they hitting us already? I mean, there's some, not really. I mean, we're still up 1.28%. I would not be surprised if market open, we go up a little bit and then really down and then start to move back up. All right, 1 minute until market open, people. Let's get excited. Let's do it. Short interest on Cinemark, just curious. Yeah, I have less than 60 seconds to do it, but let's do it. CNK. Come on. 18.64%, but the utilization is 31. So cost to borrow is super low too. I mean, it does have a decently high short interest, but it's not too crazy. All right, people. 1 minute left. Let's get ready for another crazy day. AMC now down below 30. Let's see what the buyers are going to do today. The SPY is moving down a little bit, still up 0.8. We got BBIG making some moves. We got GME up 0.87% in the pre-market. Amy getting a little bit of a red candle here. Let's see what happens when the market opens, everybody. This coffee is going to make me squeeze. Stomach is killing me. Right hands. That's tough. What do you think the effect will be if AMC posts positive fourth quarter earnings? It depends on how positive. Oh, awesome. Market open and they just try to really sell it off. Awesome. Like, great. We are now down around about 1%. But again, this is kind of what I was expecting to see. Like, they're going to attack it right as the market opens. As always, gives people a nice little buying opportunity, though. And we're seeing a nice green candle come back here. 20. Whoa, this is getting volatile in the market open, people. Here we go. What's GME looking like? GME is up 0.6% right now. We got the SPY coming up. We got Amy kind of doing its thing. BBIG up 3.5. What's IWM looking like in the market open period right now? Up 1%. All right, Amy, it's your time to shine. 29.40 right now. Let's get back above 30, test that 30.71, and then get our way back up to that $33 range. That's what I want to see. Instant discount. Yeah, she comes right back. Yeah. See, look, she's just going to flicker around a little bit and then pick a direction for the day. I did call it kind of, but I mean, technically I didn't call it yet because it has to rip back up. I mean, I called the dip. I mean, you got to call the price movement back up too. Whoa, SPY is getting jumpy right now. There it goes. IWM getting a little pop. Amy flat on the day right now. Let's see what BBIG is looking like over here. Coming down a little bit, but Amy's looking all right. We've got 29.82 right now. It's moving back up into that range. Let's see where the moving averages and the VWAP kind of settle in, and then we're going to start to get going here, people. Volume on GME was at 3K pre-market. What's it at now? 29K. Amy's volume 1.32 million. It's basically flat right now with the SPY going absolutely nuclear. Look, the SPY is literally the biggest meme stock right now. It goes down yesterday on these like, I hate to say it like this, but like, oh no, variant fears. But like, even though we're kind of all like, and then it just rips back today. Like, this is nuts. Let's see. Amy is down about 0.5% right now. It's kind of chilling right at VWAP, but what's GME doing now? Down 0.15. Are they going to hit him today? They might hit him. Who cares? You want to short it more, jack up the numbers, go for it by all means. But we see this a lot on AMC, the typical morning, like the opening sell-off, and then it starts to really trend back to the upside. Turnaround Tuesday. Yep. Manipulation at its finest. First thing. Yeah. I mean, we can check the Ortex data and see if any shit. There was only like 1,000 shares that went out on loan. It was like nothing. Morning all. Matt's synthetic girlfriend. Biden speaks today about Omicron. Yeah, I think so. Give up hedge funds. Just surrender. Yeah. Taco Tuesday also. Hey, I'm a big fan of tacos. All right. Amy hanging out right at VWAP. I don't know why it does that when I have another chart selected and then I scroll and then it just doesn't. I don't know where this came from. We never saw it go that low. All right. SPY is settling down a little bit here. We got GME down 0.15. Amy down about 0.3 right now, making its way back up above VWAP. Let's see if the buyers come in and scoop this right up. I screwed up. I had tacos last night. No, you didn't. You can 100% have tacos 2 days in a row. AMC has not left the bullish option trend. It is stuck in no significant deviation from pennant. We are still on the way up. TA confirmed. There you go, Eric. All right. Amy now flat on the day, just flickered right into the green. Let's see what happens here. Basketballs. All right. Basketballs and rockets, people. Let's do it. Ooh, SPY is getting a move here. Here we go. Let's see if Amy can get back in a couple of these ranges right here and then really get going. What up, my party people? Sorry I'm late to the party yesterday. I hope you're good, bro. Enjoy your birthday party today. We have done 30, or have we done 30 Ortex checks yet? I mean, we've done a bunch of them. We have done a bunch of them. All right, SPY moving up here. We got Amy trying to do its thing, push back into the green. BBIG is looking solid here, up 4%. GME down about 0.09, very, very flat on the day so far. Amy is looking for that move back up to a couple of these averages. Remember, 30.70 is going to be that level here, people. IWM. What's IWM doing? Are they being an a-hole? IWM. I mean, it's looking good. GME. What's going on here, buddy? All right, Amy kind of finding support at VWAP right here. Let's see what happens on these next couple of candles to see if we can get it back up. Again, sell off, like instant sell off, and then we just start to go is typically what we see. SPY coming back down into its range here with some pretty big red candles. Let's see here. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday. The harder the morning drop is on Amy, the bigger the day's run up is usually. Yeah, I mean, we're flickering red green right now. Like nothing's really going on. The buyers look like they want to come and step back in here. The MACD's curling a little bit. What did we see on the daily chart? It crossed, right? And now we're in the green. Yep. Yep. Here we go. SPY coming down, Amy coming up. Negative beta in full force. Just kidding. You can't really do that. Oh, Ryan, is PFE? I'm not going to look at PFE. So Biden talks today. I expect stocks to go red later and then hopefully green tomorrow. Then Santa rally starting Thursday. I mean, it could. Oh, here she comes. Amy looking for that crack of 30 right now. There it is right there. Here she comes here, people. 30.10 right now. Let's see if we can get a candle that opens above these averages and then start moving towards that 30.70. That's what the first level that I'm looking at today. And then we could really start to get moving here, people. Here we go. Currently up about 1.6 right now. We're at 30.20, looking very, very good. The SPY is moving back up. Amy coming up. IWM doing its thing. GME trying to make that move too. It's looking good right now, people. Here we go. Why do you keep... I don't say AME. It's Amy. It's Amy and Jimmy. There's no AME. People get like very angry. They're like, why are you mixing together AMC and GME? And it's like, I'm not doing that, even though they are very, very similar. In terms of price movement and all of the quote meme stocks that are linked together, they move pretty similarly. I mean, GME is coming down a little bit here. Flickering back up here, getting some buyers. Amy's looking really good right now, though. 30.38. The day high right now is 30.40. So let's see what we get here. Silly goose. Yeehaw. Pfizer's down 3. Screw that. Can we look at Prague at some point? Yeah, IWM popping. I'll pull up Prague. Is Prague going, or are they just getting hammered again? Prague looking all right. Here we go, Amy. Come on, we need that move to 30.70. GME down 0.73 right now. Amy is up 2.43. Looking solid right here at market open, people. Volume kind of low on AMC. Yeah, what is it? 3.27 million. Yeah, I mean, yesterday we saw like the first candle at like 2 million, like 2.2 million. It was pretty insane. Is Nicola a dead cat? Yes. Why don't you pronounce it AMK? You must be a shill. Yeah, I don't know. Here we go. Day high, 30.52. We're making our way to that 30.70. We're making our way downtown. All right. Okay. Enough of that. We won't do that anymore. I apologize. All right. What do we want up here? How's BBIG looking? BBIG, not too terrible. Ooh, here she goes. GME coming back up too. SPY looking all right. Let's do it, people. Clearing 31 for sure today. I would love that. Thank you for streaming, STV. Justin, thanks for coming in here, man. I appreciate it. $85 calls for this Friday. About to go burr. Be careful. Be careful, my man. Be careful with those deep out of the money YOLOs. You sing too well. Careful with copyright strikes. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. Check the 1 hour chart on AMC and then zoom out to 12.8. Where's 12.8? Why? Like here? Like right here? I mean, if you're looking at this, what is this? 33.87? Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying before. Like 30.70 and then 33 is what I'm looking for. Oh, Amy. SPY is getting some action today too, people. BBIG coming down. GME starting to come up too. Not looking bad. Market closed Friday. Yep. What was Friday high and yesterday's high? So Friday's high, 30.71. Yesterday's high, 30.70. I hope we still gather when we're rich. Yeah. Will anything happen when Ken Griffin lying under oath? Allegedly. It might. All right, so we just broke it right here. Here we go. We broke that 3070 right here. We're now at 3082. So if we can hold this and continue to the upside, we broke that 3071, the Friday and yesterday's high. So let's see if this gets us going really strong to the upside. We just broke those previous highs. Let's see if the buyers are going to step back in here and wipe out a lot of those orders. That was a big move. Let's see. We're going to need to wait for this next 1 minute candle, and then we'll probably switch it to the 5 minute at some point. But that was big. That was a big one here. Day high 3087. Let's break that 31, people. Come on. Let's break that 31. Yeah, so if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. It just helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys don't want to, perfectly fine. But Amy is getting rippy right now. Here we go. 3080. Oh, it's really getting volatile here. This is fun. All right, so volume right now, kind of low, 4.69 million. Joe Anderson, thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate it, man. We buy together, we hold together. Apes to the moon. Thank you so much, Joe. I appreciate it. How about a smooth brain? Why did my 145 calls jump, but my 135 calls were flat? It depends on what expiration date it is. The spreads on it are probably pretty wide. So people could just, the spreads could tighten. You could see a higher ask. You could see the bids start to step up. And people could just be bidding up those contracts. All right, now we are down below that 3070 level. What I was saying yesterday is we could end up seeing a 4-test trend that I think Trace started looking at that and found that at that 3070, 3071 level. So watch, that's what I'm going to be watching today. Right around 3070, I think is those key levels where if we break and we can get going, that's going to be where we can really see some boom booms. Ethan, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. STV, sing it and never apologize. All right, man. I'll try. Making my way downtown. All right, she's coming back up here to that 3070. Here we go. I mean, the SPY just now had some pretty big red candles, but AMC doesn't give a shit. So GME is flat on the day right now. Amy is at 3050. Amy formed that inverted head and shoulders on the 3 minute. Go back to the 4-3 retest. SB, if you have a short expiration, I would get out of PFE. It's down 3.5. It's not technically a short expiration. How are these contracts doing? Ryan, you know what I want you to say? Docu's up crazy numbers. That's what I want you to say. Like craziness on Docu right now. My Pfizer calls? Wait, how is that possible? Oh, they haven't updated yet. My Pfizer calls have not updated. So they were up 82%. Now they're definitely not, but we'll see. PTPI, is that one going increase? PTPI and bio. Ooh, that one's looking all right. It's coming down a little bit though. Ooh, Amy coming back up to 3070. Here it comes. Here it comes. There it is again. There's that second test right there. So 3073. It just hit. It just hit it again. Let's see. PTPI up 15. Here we go. SPY is selling off very hard right now. And Amy is just saying, nope. Jeff, thank you so much for that super, man. I really appreciate it. What are you looking at to invest in once you get your MOAS gains? Real estate, some crypto, and then just like, honestly, I'm probably going to have like a couple of single stocks. And then I'm literally going to do, here's what I'll do. So everybody likes to like the classic portfolio management strategy is like 40-60 bond and equities. But I'll probably do 40-60 equity, like actual single stocks and then ETFs. So it's still risky, but like I'm not going to be messing around with like bonds. So something like that. And then crypto and then mostly real estate. All right. Amy is now done that. I mean, this is probably the second test because it's kind of flickering right now. So 3074 right now, looking very strong. But Jeff, thank you so much for that super. I appreciate it, man. Life insurance policies? Yeah, you could that. Which companies do you use for crypto? I mean, I'm not too deep into crypto yet. That's like my New Year's resolution, crypto. All right. GME just went into the green here, now up 0.5%. SPY's coming down. It's kind of weighing down AMC a little bit right now, but the buyers are stepping in here. Like you can see the green volume candles are outweighing the red volume candles, which is very solid. BFRI got halted on the way up or way down. That's a halt on the way up. That's really bullish. So that'll probably be a 5-minute halt. Let's see. BBIG, how are we doing over there? I want AMC to halt to the upside. That's what I want. Oh, here she comes. 3089 is the day high. Let's see what happens here. SPY is still selling here. Okay, here we go. 31. Oh my God, look at this candle here. Here we come. 3020 right now. 3024 is the new day high. Let's drop some rockets in the chat, people. AMC is going on a little bit of a moon mission today. Here we go. Here we go, people. This is what we want to see. We're currently up around 5%. I want to see some more. Give me more. Come on. Come on, Amy. These candles are getting interesting. What's the volume on this one so far? 733,000. This one could get interesting. This one could get sweet, people. Oh. That 3070 break. Let's see. What was the next level? It's in the 33s, I believe. Like, honestly, the next level that I was seeing is in the 33s. I mean, there's definitely going to be some more like resistance going up. We just got to find them. All right. Here it comes, man. Whoo! Whoo! She is going right now. She is having a day right now. Don't play options today. How are my options doing? Probably pretty good. Not gonna lie. Okay, this one, that's annoying. This one's good. This one's good. That one still sucks. my Pfizer position is not updating. All right, Amy. Do your thing here. Do your thing, girl. That's a big daddy candle. That was a big one. GME is getting up there too, up about 1% right now. The SPY is coming down here. Amy is still up above that $31 mark. Let's see. I mean, Max Payne's at 27, 28. I don't know if they're going to be able to pin it down there. That's a big drop. I don't think they're going to be able to do it. Smart shorts better start covering. We're approaching the danger zone, people. We need a lot bigger of a move, but we are on our way to that danger zone, which is very fun. Margot, what's up? Since you started daily streaming, AMC has been going up. Sam, not really. I think we're pretty much flat at where I started streaming and where Amy was going to. All right, we just fell down back above 30. Where's my let me pull up Trading View real quick to check the RSI because I don't have it up on here because it crowds things too much. Let's see. Is it cooking? Yeah, the RSI on AMC right now, 60.88. What are we at right now in terms of price? 30.99, 30.98. Still looking very solid, people. TLT trying to pick a direction. Which direction are they trying to pick? I mean, wow, SPY is selling right now. Let me pull up TLT up here. BBIG coming down. TLT, it's trying to move back up. So this is a little bit of a bond move here. Okay, back above 31 here, 31.14. Let's see. I want to Amy just taking a rest for the next pop. Yeah, MACD on Amy. That's right here. All right, coming down a little bit here. The SPY's getting beaten. GME up 0.68. TLT is coming up right now. I look out below on the markets. Am I streaming all day? I am not going to be able to stream all day today because I have to go to the DMV at 12:30. But I will be back on it too. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'll hop off. We'll do like the normal schedule. Hop off at like 11:45 or 12 and then pop back on at 2. Clarissa Lopez, thank you so much for becoming a member. I really, really appreciate it. Shout out to all the members showing support on the channel. You guys are awesome. Thank you, guys. All right. Back up to 31 on AMC. SPY is coming back up. TLT still coming up a little bit here. So SPY is bouncing here. The buyers are stepping in a little bit, but the bond market is still saying warning, warning, uncertainty. Taking your permit test? Ha ha ha. Very funny. Learner's permit? Oh, you guys are funny. I see it. I see it. Oh, you guys are making jokes today. I see. All right. Credit Suisse investment committee cuts stocks to neutral, cites Omicron risk. Shut up, Credit Suisse. JP Morgan is better than you, and they literally think Omicron is bullish. Stupid Credit Suisse. About to hit 14 on BFRI. Did it unhalt already? Oh my God. It just halted again. Or no. I think it halted here and then jumped. This is nuts. BFRI is ripping. Amy is starting to come up too. 31.16, 31.12. Looking pretty solid. SPY coming down. Amy says, screw you, SPY. I'm going to do what I want to do. Let's see up here. Oh, Ryan, Pfizer's getting hurt. Pfizer's hurting today. Hurting. I don't know why. Like, if there's Omicron fears, like Pfizer should be going up again, but whatever. We'll just leave it there. Halted 2 times? Interesting. Beautiful green bars after they tried dumping a million shares at open. Yeah, screw them. What are they trying to do there? All right, Amy is now touched. It's just kind of bouncing around that $31 level. It is kind of just hanging out here. Let's see. The RSI get a little cool off period yet? All right, 59 right now in the RSI. It's probably going to come 58. It's going to come down a little bit here, and then we could really prepare for the next big jump to the upside. Thoughts about a fake squeeze? Fake squeeze? No. Here's the reason why I don't think the fake squeeze is a legitimate concept. Okay, follow along with some of this logic. In order to be able to have a fake squeeze, there needs to be an immense amount of manipulation and control over pricing in the market. So, if you do have that type of control in general, why would you ever let it go up if you're short? Like, why? If they did have that type of control, they would just never let, like, the stock would be at zero if they had that type of control, especially when retail wasn't there. They don't have that type of control, so they can't really fake squeeze it. The other thing is that there's so many other moving parts and variables going on with it that if they were to try to let it run and fake squeeze it to try to get people to sell and entice them to get out of their position, here's what would happen. Well, there's at least 30 institutions that are short, at least. Or short like the meme stock basket. Not necessarily AMC, but it's probably in there. SPY is selling right now. AMC is still hanging out around 31, very, very strong right now. So then you have the January options chain. Okay. So you can't control that. What the market makers are going to do for the hedging, they could hedge the BS out of these contracts and then the stock rips. Then you have FOMO coming in and then you have other shorts covering. There's too many variables to try to just let it run up to entice people to sell. And even if they did have that power, they would never let it go up. They would just send it down. So I don't think that makes a whole lot of sense. FOMO would run wild on them. Yeah, it would. We would see all the people that have gotten out of AMC that got scared come right back in. All right. We're back above 31 right now with the SPY just being a little a-hole, honestly, again today. 3103 on AMC. The SPY is still up 0.5% right now. Pfizer is getting busted up today. Let me see if these contracts updated. Wow. My Pfizer contracts went from like 120% in the green to like down 8%. I don't know. I think we can still see a bounce on Pfizer here. I don't think that that's going to be over. I mean, it's got to chill. So it kind of needed to take a break. Not this much of a break, but it did need to take a break. How long are the second halts? It's either 5 or 15 minutes. Would you call the initial GameStop run a fake squeeze? No, I would call that crime. Like flat out blatant crime. That was going to be, quote, MOAS, and they stopped it. Now, here's the thing. There's others. They're getting hit from all angles. So when people like to say that, like, you only like no, there's one and it's this, and like no other stocks are as good as my stock, and your stock is bad because it's not my stock. It's stupid and you're idiotic, and all these people like to think they're smarter than everybody else and they're no better than the other people. Here's why. Because if let's just say there's 10 stocks that are aggressively shorted in the market right now, like wildly shorted. And let's say that retail piled into one of them. Cool. Well, here's what would happen. Those other 9 stocks in that 10 stock basket can tank in price, and the shorts can make billions of dollars. Even if that one stock that they're all short on runs crazy high, they can still be all right because the value of those other short positions that they can manipulate that other stock down on will make them more money and offset the loss. So the fact that it's spread out a little bit and people hold these other stocks too, it hits them from all angles, and they can't find like a safe haven of like, okay, if these stocks go up, these will, like, we can still attack these and then we'll be fine. No, that's not what's happening. Retail is just like swarmed them and formed this, like, what's it called? A siege. We've sieged the hedge funds. It's like it's like only having like a one direction attack, but no, we've sieged their entire thing. They cannot get any food into their building. BFRI unhalted. She's flying. Amy, take note. Yeah, I would love Amy to take notes. Thank you for answering. Yeah, anytime. They can't even keep the meme basket down. Exactly. Why is halting even legal? Do market makers do it on purpose? Okay, so the point of the halt is to protect retail, but it's like that's what they say, but it's not. It's so big money can reposition themselves so they don't take massive losses. All right, Amy coming back down to VWAP here. It is now down below that 3070 level, but it's right there. It's at 3069 right now, 68. It's just kind of flickering right here. The SPY is coming down a little bit. We have Pfizer making a little bit of a move back up. GME down 0.36. Let's see what happens here with Amy at VWAP. Yeah, we wanted to hold that 3070. Any news on Apple? Are they pumping? No. I mean, the whole market's selling off. All right, Amy hanging out at VWAP right now. It's just flickering above and below. Nothing too crazy is going on. What's up with BBIG? Down. Let's see. Are you saying we sieged the Citadel? Yes, we did. What is, I mean, Citadel is like a fortress, isn't it? A fortress, typically on high ground, protecting or dominating a city. Yeah, well, we sieged it, so screw you. Yeah, all right, selling off a little bit here. We are now up 2.8%, 30.52 on Amy right now. SPY is just hanging out at the lows. BBIG doing its thing here. Let's see. M1 chip for Apple is coming out next year in Q2 news. Don't they already have that? Halting puts retail at a disadvantage mostly. You're correct. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. It just helps out with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys don't want to, you don't have to. But Amy's selling off a little bit here. Nothing too crazy is going on, though. Let's see. Sup, SCV? Knew I'd see you on in the morning. Thanks, bud. Aaron, anytime, man. Wonder if anyone has made money from the stocks I found. Oh, definitely M Creeks. Let's see. 30.52 right now. SPY selling off. GME doing all right here. Coming back up a little bit. Down 0.32. Amy's still up 2.7. Let's see. I mean, I think we're going to get another test of this VWAP right here and do another test of that 3070. What's up, Vix? What's up, Casey? How you doing? Let's see. The market is moving very weird and unpredictable. I'm staying out of everything besides AMC. Never going to see 20s again. I don't think so. I mean, we could. All right, here she comes. Here she comes with that VWAP test. SPY selling off here. Amy saying, nope, I'm coming up. All right, we're up 3.2, like 3.3% right now. Okay, that's it. 3070. There it goes. Come on. Maybe the next candle. The next candle opens and then we just start moving back up. Let's see. It's getting a little pumpy right here. This is nice. Come on. Let's get back up to the day high. Make a new day high. 31.49 is the previous day high. We're going to need some more than that, Amy. RSI cooling off nicely. Yeah, what's it at right now? 52. Not terrible. It's literally doing the same exact thing as yesterday. Exact setup before the move up. Interesting, Eric. Very interesting. Did Ortex have a type 3 squeeze signal for AMC? Yes, it did. Oh, here she goes. Here she goes, people. Rockets and basketballs. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Drop them in there. Rockets and basketballs in the chat. Clarissa, thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate it. Love your energy, and thank you for the shout out. I've been holding for almost a year. There you go. Going to get those long-term capital gains taxes soon. Congratulations. Will I be streaming Grandpa? No. Come on, people. Get the rockets flowing. That's what we need out of you. We need everybody to help out with the rockets. There we go. AMC needs to knock out that 31.16 on the 1 minute to shoot up. I mean, yeah, it's the previous resistance that we were seeing was at 30.70. I mean, we're seeing it right now. It's struggling around that 30.70, 30.71 level. I mean, we saw this run up, but then it came right back down. But again, the overall market is just showing weakness for no reason today. Like what? You're going to be fearful of the build back better and of the new variant? Come on now. We've been through this before, market. What are you doing? You just bought XX shares. There you go. All right. 3050. BBIG down. All right, we're going to get BBIG off the screen. How's Pfizer doing? Pfizer hammered. All right. All right. What's the RSI looking like now? 47. What was it at before we just boomed? 39. So we got some ways to go. Let's see here. All righty, people. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream just helps get some more people in here. We are going to be on until about 12. Here we go. All right. Amy at 30.53, and it's getting a little volatile here, people. The SPY is coming back up, so that could help us get back up to those levels here. Let's see. Whoa, the 617 guy. Thank you so much for that big super. I really appreciate it. Holding since February. Vix, follow me on Twitter. You the man. What's your Twitter handle? It depends. Are you putting out like info or is this just like a Twitter follow? Because I try to keep my Twitter feed. Ooh, boom boom candle here. The Twitter, like I'll follow you guys on Instagram, but the Twitter, I need it kind of clean because I'm like looking for stuff on Twitter in my feed. I can't have it be like clustered. But thank you so much for that big super. Holding since February. There you go, man. Does long term go by the date you open the position or the last day you added to it? It's gonna be it's probably gonna be first in, first out. Actually, I don't know how accounting does it. You're gonna have to talk to a tax professional. I don't know. 3083 right now on Amy, up 3.8%. Here we go. What's the difference between the different levels of short squeeze levels reported by Ortex? We were looking at that earlier. I believe it just has to do with like the different like data points. Like I think it said like utilization, cost to borrow, price movement, days to cover, a lot of those different different metrics that they look at. All right, Amy is looking for that push back above 31 right now. Let's see if she can do it. She's looking like she wants to get a little jumpy here. Here we go. Come on. Come on, people. You got it. AMC getting real close to ripping. Yeah. Is it FIFO? Lisa, we did look at Prague. It was up a little bit today. I mean, it's probably selling off now. Yeah, Prague's selling off. Come on, Amy. Come on, Amy. 30.85 right now. Not doing too bad. It's still looking good, people. Still looking very good. The SPY is coming down a little bit here. What's the volume today? 11.78 million. Still doing solid here. GME, not doing a whole lot right now. Down 1%. Amy, looking for that cross back above 31. Here we go. Here we go. Most brokers, it's first in, first out by default. Need to check with your broker. Gotcha. SB, I subbed only for your OnlyFans. When will the new content come out? No, stop it. All right. Amy Ortex. Let's see what we got today in the securities lending market for Amy. Are they messing around or are they keeping it quiet? Keeping it very quiet today on AMC's Ortex. 148,000 returned shares, 8,900 borrowed shares, estimated short interest 20.24%. We're looking for that crack above 31 right now. The SPY is trying to make a move up here. If the market starts to trend in the upward direction, that's going to help. Here we go. Ooh, Prague getting a rip here. There we go. Lisa, there it is. All right, people. PFE, you suck. Yeah. T is looking good today. There you go. All right, Amy. Come on. Come on, 31. We need another break of 31 to get back to that new day high, 31.49. The volume isn't that nuts right now. We're going to need to see a lot more buying volume to get this going here and wipe out a lot of those sell orders. Thanks, STV. Anytime, Trey Spider. PFV now down 6. Screw it. I'm holding. What's the news on Pfizer? Like, I'm going to hold that. Like, what are the contracts down? Like 20%? Yeah, all right. I'll keep that one around. 30.86 right now on Amy. Data and thoughts on LGVN. The short interest came down a little bit. I mean, that's one of those plays. Like, this is kind of how I see everything going out after the big squeezes play out. The price fluctuations of these companies is going to be jacked forever. We see it with Overstock. We see it with a couple of these other companies that here's what's going to happen. There's going to be a massive run up, and then there's going to be a lot of shorts adding at these top levels, lots of them, because we're going to get to levels that you literally cannot justify fundamental value because of it's a squeeze. It's going to go to like, I don't know, like two, like however high you think it's going to go. You can't really justify at that point that AMC is fair valued, which is fine. Like that's just how it works. Um, but then what happens is the shorts are going to add there, the price is going to come back down, and then eventually they're going to cover again. So then the price could come back up. So then you're going to see this massive, like giant up and down of AMC, GameStop, LGVN, any of these other massive squeeze plays that we look at over time. So it's actually good for AMC, the company. If they see it run up significantly and eventually they're able to like issue new shares, well, they can do it at higher prices. All they have to do is wait for the next time that the shorts are going to cover and the price just skyrockets. Why no options on BFRI? They don't want to sell them on it. Thanks, STV. Anytime, Lisa. GME coming down 1.1. All right. So Amy is now hanging out around that 3070 level, using it as support now. 3069, 3070. It's a little bit of a red candle here. The SPY is now coming back down. What's the RSI looking like on Amy? 49.47 right now. So it's chilling out a little bit. Pfizer, I thought I saw a blur booster would expire after so many months, so new booster would be needed. Did not read the article. I mean, technically that would be bullish because then they have to use more Pfizer products. So I'm gonna hold that. They can screw themselves by trying to sell it off today. Like, yeah, screw off. I'm up. BBIG flat. Amy coming back up here. Come on now. SPY moving. I mean, it's moving pretty much with the market today so far. I mean, it's unhinged a little bit, like on this big move down, like Amy was ripping, but overall, like right now, over the last like 5-10 minutes, it's kind of been moving with the market. Volume low everywhere today. Yeah, I mean, we are going into a holiday week. So yeah, the volume technically should be lower anyway. Can I explain RSI? Yes. So RSI is the relative strength index. So it just measures whether stocks are overbought or oversold. So overbought would be around 70, oversold would be around 30, and it's this channel that it's in. So right now, AMC is well within that channel, more towards. I mean, it's a little bit more towards the overbought side, but it's still in a very bullish spot. So it's pretty much even right now on like its relative strength. PTPI got halted. There you go, M. Kriegs. Why do VIX audio updates matter? Because I can't find my glasses. There you go. I heard a rumor Ken Griffin is trying to purchase the moon to stop apes from going there. That's funny. All right, 3081 right now, or 82 on Amy. SPY's trying to come back up here. Let's see what happens. I mean, what's the bearish catalyst today? I don't get it. Variant? Yeah, all right. We already know, like, the thing is that I think JP Morgan came out and was like, yeah, this new variant, seeing that it's supposedly not as bad according to like what the initial reports have been, that's bullish because it means everything is starting to wind down and it's the new ones are not as bad as the other ones. Ortex on PTPI, of course, people. 30.36%, very, very high. Cost to borrow, very high. Utilization, very high, 98.27. That one's looking pretty decent in terms of a squeeze. All right, BBIG is coming back a little here. AMC doing 3.87 so far, very solid. All right, we're going to switch these to 5-minute candles soon. I mean, we're seeing that VWAP support, but the VWAP shouldn't make a difference here. Greetings from Germany. Holding since March. Your work is highly appreciated. Let's go. Thank you. What are your non-financial advice on Costco on the year timeframe, long-term hold potential? I mean, Costco's good. People, I mean, is Bingo a dead cat? I don't think so. I mean, I haven't looked at them in a while, but their technology is very, very solid. Volume incoming. Yep. All right. 3077 right now. We got SPY just kind of GME. We'll switch these to the 5-minute too. Just let it hang out. So we're not just like tick, tick, tick. Like we're not just like staring at the craziness. AMC, not a dead cat. 100% low volume and we can fly from here. Yeah, volume, like here's the thing, volume is just a result. So it just like when we see higher volume, like we've seen high volume days that are red. It just depends on what buyers and sellers are willing to transact at that one given time. You know what I'm saying? Like if there's 10 volume on the day, but buyers and sellers are willing to transact at 60, then the price will then move to 60. It doesn't need to be high volume, but the price movements of the stock on the initial, like where the equilibrium price is going to be, is going to move the share price around and then also input more volume, just like psychologically. Oh god. Then how come local news is trying to scare Floridians? Because that's their job. Here's the other. Oh, here she comes. The thing. I mean, I've said this. Like my little tinfoil hat theory. I mean, I don't think it's really that tinfoily. Is like, remember, it's a holiday season. Everybody's going to be traveling. Oh, there's this new variant that they're. I think they're just trying to scare people into being careful. That's kind of what it's been like. It's just like the whole like news, like the news feeds that we've seen have just been all scare tactics, like debt ceiling. Oh, here we go, people. We're popping up here. 31.15. We're getting a little bit of bullish action here. Come on now. Let's get that new day high at 31.49. Come on. Let's do it. STV's tinfoil hat. It's not tinfoily, like it's holiday season. Like when the initial reports come out and they're like, yeah, like I don't know. We'll find out about how bad it really is, but who knows? Floridians and not scared. There you go. Good job on action. Thank you, Matt Synthetic Girlfriend. I appreciate it. Slow. I mean, I'm on 5-minute candles on these two. That's why it's gonna look slow. It keeps you coming back. Yeah, I mean, there is a little bit of a delay on the stream too, so it's not slow. It's just like a 10-second delay, I think. When I see media negatively talking about the market, I load the boat. Most retail sells, but institutions know the market will be back. I agree with that. They're gonna scare people into everything. Florida man ain't scared. They never are. Florida man is never scared. All right, people. Let's go here. Come on. Up 150% on T calls so far. Geo. That's sweet. All right. 31.16 right now. We're going to need this to continue. My Pfizer calls are only down 6% right now. They can screw off with this stupid price movement to the downside. Amy calls are looking decent though. That's nice. You have basically no delay. Your charts are actually updating faster than mine. That's funny. All right. We're looking good here. What's the SPY doing? Coming down. And Amy, let's see. We're going to need more volume to come in to really send this going. Like, what's the volume today? 13.42 million. Nothing too crazy so far. GME, not doing too crazy. What do you guys want in this top right? Max Payne, AMC on 30 at 31. Let me refresh this right here and see. 28. Max Payne, 28. Start ranting again, we will move. I need something to rant about. Oh, come on. Break that day high at 31.49. Do it. I dare you. I dare you, Amy. Come on. Get your running shoes on and let's go for a run. It's looking very, very solid right now, though. STV's iced out ankle bracelet. No. Our Christmas gift, AMC to 295. That would be sweet. Up to pass more volume, if you say so. Yeah, I mean, when I say more volume, we just need more buyers. That's what I mean. Not like more like you could see if I say more volume, it could be more selling volume. I mean more buying volume, more demand at these prices to push it up. What's Prague been up to? I mean, it was coming up a little bit over here. Let's see what they're doing. Prague down 1.84, struggling. 31, 16, 17. Looking solid, people. IWM is breaking out. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, IWM. There you go. SPY trying to make a little bit of a move here too. GME. We should probably, if we're gonna do this, we have to be consistent. Everything's got to be on 5-minute candles. We can't just have like some things be on 1-minute candles, some things be on 5-minute candles, because that's gonna be really confusing. All right, everybody. If AMC gets to 40, can we take the bracelet off? I'm not on house arrest. Put Santa in the chat. Maybe he will visit early. He might. AMC, GME, and Prague. I mean, IWM is getting rippy. Rip, up 2% right now. The SPY is up 0.62. And remember, there's a lot of short interest on IWM right now. We could see a little bit of a squeeze here, like a little bit. Like IWM moving 2% is big. If it gets up to 2.5, 3, that's like tiny. Like it's not going to be like MOAS squeeze, but it's going to force some shorts to like cover their positions on IWM. All right, people. Happy birthday, says Henry. Thank you. Prague in the top right. I like IWM in the top right now. It's looking hot. It's looking. How's QQQ doing? And then we'll put Prague up there. QQQ, it's not doing a whole lot right now. It's up 0.28. We'll put Prague in the top right, though. Down 2.25%. Amy hanging out around above 31. Very solid. Are they covering IWM? They could be. Not a lot, though. Feeling squeezy. Me too. Apple has only 2 green candles on the 5-minute. Oh, boy. I mean, SPY is making a move here. What's Amy's RSI at now? 59. I mean, it might need to chill a little bit. I want to see what happens when we get back up to like 75 on the RSI. Just boom. Smash that like button. Over 1K likes on yesterday's stream. Let's beat that today. Let's go STV. Thank you so much, Jack Attack. I appreciate that, man. All right. She wants to come up here. All right, that was the end of the 5-minute candle. 31.12. Still doing pretty good here. Prague hammered. GME down 0.5% right now. Let's see here. Algorithm for AMC just kicked in? No, there's always an algorithm on it. The algos just run the market. All right, let's see. Is this a news update? EU approves Microsoft 16 billion bid for Nuance Communications. Microsoft, interesting. Is Microsoft getting a pop off that? A little bit, not really. Amy's getting, oh ho ho. Here we go, people. Here we go. Rockets and basketballs. Let's do it again. Come on. 31.49 is the day high. I want to break that 31.50. That's probably the next level that we're looking at, past that 30.70 that we were looking at earlier. So 31.50. Smelling a little gamma E in here. I don't know. Let's take a look. Where is it? It's over here somewhere. Boop, 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 boop. Wait, no, it's right. Where is it? Right here. Give a nice little refresh right here. Yeah, I mean, 46,000 contracts in the money with 173,000 out of the money. If we take a look at the actual options chain for this week, 35 as a decent amount, but it's the week after a monthly, so I wouldn't expect to see any easy on the options chain. 200 daily EMA at 31.40. Is it? Let me look. I think I've got it over here. Oh, whoa, hold on. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Come on. Come on. 31.52. Here we go, people. New day highs. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Let's shoot right to 32. Come on. Break this and hold it and right to 32. So it's struggling. So it broke the previous day high, made a new day high at 31.54. 31.60 now. I see this candle looks like 31. Yeah, there it is. So 31.60. Let's see if we can use this 31.50. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Here it goes, people. Here it goes. Come on, Amy. You can do it. Let's get back up to 32. Whew. 6.65% on the day so far. She is getting her running shoes on. Oh, my. 31.75, 76. This is getting spicy here. The SPY's coming up. Everything's looking pretty good right now. GME is making a move to the upside, too. Here we go, people. I know Eric's been pretty spot on with his predictions so far. 31.61 right now, looking good. I want that 32. That's what I want. I want 32. There she goes. Yup, Justin. I'm dropping frames occasionally, like TMI. I think YouTube is starting to throttle us. Interesting. Smash that like button. Let's go. Thank you, Droops. Interesting. YouTube has been playing with me recently. It'll do this weird thing where if you look at like your it's, I don't know, we don't have to go over it, but it's weird. Like YouTube is like it plays with you a lot. Like when you see it, you're like, what are you doing? All right, IWM is moving. All right, let's get IWM up here too. Yeah, IWM is ripping right now. GME is getting a nice candle, is getting poppy right now. 2.32% in the green. Amy at 31.71 right now. About SPY is coming back. Everything's kind of coming back to life here, people. Here we go. All right, come on. Let's see. IWM is still going. 31.65. SPY back in its range. GME now up 1.16. Come on, Amy. It's the RSI looking like 68. So it's getting into that overbought territory. Amy usually doesn't give a shit, though. She's just like, I'm going to go. All right. Just max. I noticed that across multiple AMC streams. Yeah, it does it every single time. Like you are strobing or glitching. Interesting. Is my stream lagging? I see excellent connection. Everything is fine on my end that YouTube is telling me. It says everything's fine. So that's weird. Crypto is all green too. Interesting. Like this video? If so, press the like button. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. Ooh, new day high. New day high. Come on. Come on. Get above that 32. She's going. She's ready to go, people. You're crystal clear here. It skips here and there. That is weird. Whatever is happening, it's working. All right, cool. That's fine. Oh, here she comes. New day high, 31.86. Come on, Amy. I feel like this would be more fun on the 1 minute candles, wouldn't it? You wanna go back to 1 minute, or are we keeping it on the 5 minute? My mic has popped a few. What is going on here, people? All right, IWM is ripping too. Let's see if this candle turns green right here. Let's see. 31.80, 30. Coming down a little bit here. SPY moving a little bit down, but IWM is coming down a little bit here. Audio cut out a bit. Not bad, though. That is weird. All right, let's throw these on the 1 minute. It's a lot more fun that way. We'll throw everything on the 1 minute. Now we get to have some fun. Here we go. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, here she goes. Making that attempt at 32. Here we go, people. Come on. 31.92. 93 is the new day high. Come on, Amy. You can do it. I believe in you. IWM is coming back up. SPY's getting some candles here. AMC is ready for a pop. 10-second candles. I can't. I was going to do the 1 second candles for fun on TradingView, but it was like pay more. And I was like, no. Here comes your 32. I'm hoping. IWM selling off a little bit. Watch out for Amy. SPY is still got a... hold on. What's GME doing? 1.06% in the green. You're not old enough to have trouble with your stream. You know what? M. Creek says, damn, I only have one AMC call. I do have a lot of them. Not gonna lie. Do have a bunch. Do I want more? Absolutely. Do I wish I had more? Yep. But, Oh, here comes that 32. All right, there it is. Here we go. We just broke right through it, and it is coming up here, people. We are getting some boom candles here. 32.13. Here it comes. 30. Oh my God. She is ripping right now. Up 8% on the day right now. New day high at 32.18, and she is not showing any signs of slowing down right now. Come on, Amy. $47,000 calls coming in the money for what? For what day? For what expiration date? I don't see 47,000. Dude, it is ripping right now. GME just got a candle too, up 1.8, I think. Yeah, 1.7. Amy with the day high at 32.20. Remember that? What was that $33 level that we were looking at? Where's that? Where's the level in the 33s? Let's take a look. It was the 1 hour chart going back to here. What is it? 33.83. What's this one? 32.06. We broke it. So 30 in the 33s, I believe, is where we need to. What's the height of this? 33.92 on the 1 hour. Let's see. Whew, look at these boom candles, people. She is having some fun today. Those green candles are moving like they were red. Yeah. 54,000 calls in the money on December 23rd. Yeah, but that's not enough. Like if we refresh this right here, 54,000, not enough. But 130,000 in the money for January. This is wildness right here. It is about to get interesting. All right, she's coming down a little bit to test that 32. She's dropping down below a little bit. SPY is selling off. IWM selling off a little bit. So is GME. I mean, Amy's, when the market's been selling off throughout today so far, she's showing a lot of signs of strength. A little overextended right now, so she might need to cool off a little bit before that next big run. RSI is at 66, so let's see what happens, but she's looking good, people. Amy is looking great. Yeah, so if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. It just helps out with the YouTube algorithm. I guess YouTube's playing with me today, so if you guys want to help out, that's how we can do it. Thank you guys so much. All right, a little bit of a doom candle here after that, but we are at 31. Whoa, Amy. That looks interesting. I mean, the SPY just got a giant red candle. What is going on with the market? We saw these candles pop up yesterday where they were just like these massive red candles on the SPY, and then it can't like they recover really quickly, but like these giant sell candles are nuts. Like, what's the volume on this thing? 1 million. When was the last time we saw a million candle? But way back here, and it boosted it enough. But I mean, that was a random giant sell candle. I mean, across the market, we see it on IWM over here. We're seeing it on the SPY. We see it on GME. That is just a market wide algo pop of just sell orders. Perfectly natural business as usual. Yeah, that was algos. So look what happened. The SPY did it twice, and then AMC got a big one. So that was literally just the algo just came through the market and was just like, screw you. But we'll be fine. I mean, we're coming back up right now. 31.28, again, 31.50. We might have to test it again. I mean, the RSI definitely just cooled off a bunch on that. Yeah, it's back down to 49. Like, we have some room that we can run now. Did I also short the VIX? You made 25 grand from yesterday to today shorting it. Lucas, there you go. That is awesome. They shorted 1 million at the beginning of the consolidation. Yeah. I mean, we're coming back down. We're testing this upper range of all of these averages as support like we usually do, which is fine. The SPY is throwing a temper tantrum. IWM's coming down. GME's selling off here. Like, great. What happened here? Well, hold on. I got some news, something on the news. Nothing. It's literally zero. New York City providing $100 incentive for boosters. Why? What is going on here? All right. Let's see if we can make this move back up here. The RSI cooled off. Amy's ready for another pop. Yeah, exactly, Tabasco. They cooled off the RSI. VIX, can a stock be owned more than 100%, for example, institutional? Technically, yes, because like stocks can technically be owned over 100% and shorted over 100% just because of rehypothecation. So like if you think about a lot like a line and like a just a line where there's like institution loan shares to a hedge fund sells them to retail has a broker, the broker takes the shares, lends them out to another hedge fund sells them, then another retail owns them. So there are three people in that situation that own the same shares. So technically, yes, you can get to that point, but that's why I think shorting needs to have a lot more regulation, because you should not be able to flood the market with supply like that by just cycling through the same shares. If you want to get short quote exposure, just buy in the money puts. You don't need to manipulate the share price and flood the market with supply in order to be correct, right? Yeah, rehypothecation. What is the birthday mod percentage for the day? 35.58%. That's what you need. All right, the SPY is getting beaten here, like Tyron Woodley on Saturday. I'm in Germany, and the max leverage to get to short the VIX is 2x. Is there more in the USA? In other words, are there more possibilities in terms of instruments to leverage to short? Yeah, you could do UVXY. I mean, you could lever up on UVXY, which is going to like lever the VIX. So there are ways to do it, but it would be like technically like synthetic leverage, basically. You could also like buy options on like those ETNs, like UVXY and VXX, and that's technically the same thing as levering up. All right, SPY is getting absolutely hammered right now, down or up still 0.36%. What is going on? Hold on, let me see if I can find anything on the news feed. Let's see. Margin call? Nah, it wouldn't have been a margin call. It wouldn't have been. That wouldn't have made any sense for a margin call to happen right here. Because think about it. Look, this is a market-wide thing. Like, it's not just SPY. It's not just IWM. It's like everything got hammered. That's an algo coming through and just popping a bunch of sell orders into the market, and everything just gets hit. So they could have done it on the ETFs, and then everything that's in the ETFs just gets hammered, which is what just happened. So Amy now down below 31, still up about 4%. I think this sell-off is going to be a little bit of like bullshit, honestly, and it'll just come back up. But let's see. We're back above 31 now. Let's see. AMC is in the top left. Yes. SPY trending straight to zero. What stock is on the top right? Can't see the letters. IWM. But I mean, I'm highlighted on Amy over here. So 3103 in the top right, if you can see it right here. 3107, 10, it's coming back up. Who's algo? Composite man. I don't know. Like there's a lot of big algos that run the market. I have a theory that it's Renaissance that has the big algo, but who knows who it is? It could be the exchange or a market maker. Like, I don't know. Nobody knows. All right. Amy coming back up. SPY coming back up as well. But algos do run the markets these days. AMC and space look the same. AMC and everything everything just did this move right now. Like GME did it. IWM did it. If we look at anything else right now, I mean, what's Pfizer doing right now? If this is variant BS, Pfizer would be ripping. Nope. Okay. Let's get IWM back up here. All right, Amy popping up a little bit here. G-Tech moving. Oh boy. 7%. That thing's going here. SPY's trying to make a move back up. Hold on. What's BFRI doing? 71%. That's drunk. All right, Amy popping back up here. 31.35, looking very, very solid right now. Don't look at PFE. FUD. What was the FUD? Omi News from New York, press conference on CNB. Oh, those idiots. Those absolute a-holes. I hate them. I hate them. Stop with the fear. Oh, man. I'm just going to go after MOS, just live on an island somewhere with like no rules because I'll create the rules and then I won't have to deal with these people being like, hey, create fear and everything goes down. It's like, no, screw you. Like, stop. Stop with this whole fear crap. Can we call this hedgies pooping their pants pattern? Yes. Using computers to trade should be illegal. It needs to be humans making the trades, not an algo. I don't know. I mean, the thing is like, it's like Spider-Man. Like, with great power becomes great responsibility. If you're going to like latency arbitrage everybody, then you're an a-hole. Like, you're limiting price discovery and supply and demand in markets. Because you can just, this is what they do. If you guys want to read more about this, Flash Boys, great book. What they did was they essentially took these fiber optic cables and ran them through like a mountain and like tried to get as close as they could to the actual source of the data feed, like the exchange, in order to get the fastest data that they could for their algorithm so that they could front run the orders. Because let's say the price that we're seeing right here is 31.40, but the actual like NBBO is like lower, so they can buy and sell really quickly because the orders will still show up over here. So it's like a computer glitch. It's not even finance. It's just like computer science. Like, it's just speed. They're like the Flash in the stock market. You know what hedge funds are like? I was thinking about this when I was at the casino. It's like hedge funds in the market are like black that know the count, that are counting cards. That's essentially what it is. Why are you talking about Lord of the Flies? It's Flash Boys, not Lord of the Flies. Show us a picture of Amy. She sounds hot. She's cooking right now, up 5.4% on the day, doing pretty good. Do you think that was a market-wide spring for the Santa rally? No. Tell them how IEX solved for that. Pretty practical, but cool solution. Yeah, the D limit. So what they did was they essentially created this like system where it'll move your limit order if they sense that the high frequency traders are going to come in and scoop your order and arbitrage it, which is very, very smart. The problem is that everybody would need to use it, which people probably aren't going to do. Let's see here. Do you think the new AI will curve the problem? Whose new AI though? Like, that's the thing. It's like, whose new artificial intelligence? I think we're going to reach 30, 33 or 34 today. We could. We would just need to see not this crap happen with the market and the overall algos. Because when the market is going to like slowly trend in the downward direction, yeah, we can rip. But if the market's going to be super volatile and just the bottom's going to drop out of it, like we just saw these giant doom candles, then no, like we're all going to come down. Like people like to say like negative beta, but it's not going to help us when like real big volatile moves happen. And me prepping to run, I think it could. I think my 62 PFE call for this week just went boom. Like in a good way, Ryan, or in a bad way? Ryan, Ryan, stop getting my hopes up. Ooh, Docu coming back up. That's not bad. IWM. I mean, what are we at? 31.25. Still very, very solid right now on today. Like we're doing great. Sent you a message about the cat 2 days ago. What he just asked about algos. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, Eric. I got to take a look at that. I haven't looked at that yet. I think it will come up after Biden's speech. Yeah, it could. RSI and or TLT. I mean, RSI on what? And then we can look at TLT. TLT is moving up to these averages right here, but TLT is still getting hammered today. So honestly, there's less fear. RSI and Amy right now, 49.52. PFE is down 5 to 6. Boom, as in blew up in a bad way. Thanks, Ryan. I mean, my contracts are probably down like 20% now. Yeah, 20%. That's fine. All righty, people. Let's do this thing. They day trading the SPY. Everybody day trades the SPY. SPY is like not the easiest, but like it's the most. I'd say it's pretty predictable sometimes if you kind of know what you're doing. Like you can't predict this. Like you cannot predict this move right here. Like every technical indicator that I had was probably saying buy on the SPY all the way up until the bottom just dropped out of it. So that's a lucky move if you were to get puts on that. But again, it's a 1 day to expiration day, so you're not going to see a whole lot of movement. Amy's holding up great right now. 31.22. This is solid. Bought a couple of shares of AERC today. Nice trade here. There you go. Head and shoulders. Down we go to 28. Richie. No. Yeah, the RSI and AMC is like 49 right now. Whoa, you guys are killing it on the likes today. Thank you guys so much. My 3 kids are destroying my home office right now. Thanks, Christmas break. There you go. Oh, we're getting a little pop here. Come on. Come on, Amy. Let's get back above that 31.50 again. Get that second test. The SPY's moving up. GME trying to get back green as well. TLT coming down. It found some resistance at these averages right here, which we typically do see. Let's see if the SPY really gets going here. Amy at 31.29, looking all right here, people. Amy using the 50 MA for support. Yeah, that's typically what a lot of things will do. The 50, the VWAP, the 100 is usually what I see as like the trend reversal confirmation. That's what I've seen on the SPY many times. I mean, not like today when we see this giant stupid move, but that's typically what I use. I'll use like the 50 and then some other stuff. Not a hedge fund. What is up, man? Happy birthday. No, happy birthday to you because it's your birthday today. My portfolio consists of dog money and AMC. Lol, so dumb. I don't know. I mean, it depends on how well things are going to go. Amy still using that 50 MA as support. Let's see, 31.19 right now. Still doing pretty good. The worst thing you can do is let a green play go red. Shut up, Gio. Get it up, Amy, as the neighbors are like, duh. Yeah, I know. We've been over this. My neighbors must think I'm a crazy person, but it is Christmas break. So like people probably aren't here, which is nice. So everybody's probably gone. So I could just yell wild things and like nobody's going to think I'm a crazy person, even though I am a crazy person. I think I'm really coming to the conclusion that options are 9 out of 10 implode and die, but that 1 out of 10 goes home run, then you good. That's literally what it is. You just have to hit that one. If you don't, you're done. That's how you blow up an account. All right. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Yeah. All right. Amy now coming down to VWAP right here. What is it at 31? Ooh, getting some SPYs coming back down again. What are they saying? What is on this feed? I'm literally getting no news. Like, this is so weird to not have any news on this move. 7 minutes ago, Boris Johnson may do a circuit breaker in the UK to stop the spread. Will announce in 48 hours. What? That's not going to help. What? Guys, do you guys remember what everybody said last time this happened? It was like 2 weeks to slow the spread. A year later, we're still here. Like more than a year later, we're still here. Actually, yeah, more than a year later, we're still here. I can't believe it's been that long. That's so crazy. Exactly. What is a circuit breaker? I think it's just a new term to just be like, oh, We're going to slow it down. It's like, guys, we tried this before. We tried this before. So that's why the market's selling off here, because guess what? They know. They're like, oh, if they do that, it's never going to get lifted. It's just not. They're going to shut it down, and then they're going to be like, all right, sorry, like we can't do it. And then everybody's going to be like, screw you, and people are going to get mad. That's what's going to happen here. All right. It could be a time for SPY puts. Hold on. What do we see? FDA expected to authorize Pfizer, Merck, and pandemic pills this week. Ryan, you hear that? FDA authorization incoming. Yeah, Ryan, that's why. So it's FDA expected to authorize stuff. So Pfizer's going to get a move from this. That's what I'm saying. Like if we get any like variant news, Pfizer's going to rip. YouTube probably hates me today. 3113 on Amy. What news came out? It's the pandemic pills from Pfizer and Moderna and all them should be getting FDA approval this week. Not a hedge fund. I think you're describing like every single variant that's come out. I don't mean to be like an idiot here, but come on, guys. At some point, we just got to be like, stop the fear mongering. We're trying to make money here. Okay, enough of that. 3114. Matrix and AMC gains, so jacked. Yeah. They said this strain is actually good because it pushes out the more severe strains. Right. So why are we freaking out? That's good news, right? Very good for Pfizer. And hopefully for my Pfizer calls, we're coming back here, which is nice. All right. AMC at 3116 right now, which is good. SPY is popping back up here. I mean, it's not looking great. We're going to need to see SPY. The problem is that now that SPY has tanked like this and we've made a couple of lower lows, we could end up seeing that 50 test, come back down, 50 test, come back down. And that could be what we do for the day. But Amy coming up here. Here we go. Back above that 50 MA at 3124.25 right now. Looking pretty strong here. Let's see. Um, 3121. Come on. Here it goes. Here we go. Getting a boom boom here, people. Let's make our way back up to 32. We need to break that 3150 again, and then we can make our way back up to really counteract this giant BS red candle. I'm going to call these fear candles now. That's what we're going to do. We're going to call them fear candles. Thoughts on TLT gap down? Did it just gap down? I mean, it's running down, but TLT is still down today. So like what we're seeing here is we're not seeing a flight of money out of the equities market. We're seeing money come back in. So SPY is still up 0.41% right now. AMC is up 5.39%, looking very, very solid. Let's see. Daniel, thank you for the super. How much money will you make when the Dow goes back to 7,000? If the Dow goes to 7,000, I think we're going to have a lot more issues to deal with. I mean, if it did, like, it would be like, I would just, I mean, hopefully I'd have puts. Like, I don't have anything, right? What is that now? Like, oh, I think it's going to mess with my screen. I thought it was DJI. No, this isn't it. What is it? I was pretty sure it's DJI. Why is it not pulling up? That's weird. All right, Amy coming back up. Very, very, very solid. Can't wait till you start saying back on our way up to 40. Oh, me too. Me too, people. SV, you switched from AMC to SPY back to AMC so fast. I thought we were in the 400s. I do that. I do move around really quickly. I'll just be like, click, 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 click. And you guys will be like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I just click really fast. Same thing with all right, we'll check Ortex right now. Let's see what the Ortex is looking like for Amy. All right, here we go. 20.2% estimated short interest. I mean, nothing too nuts is happening right now. So, I mean, still very, very good. We're moving our way up here. We're up 5.67% on the day with this crap going on with the SPY. Pfizer coming back down now. Awesome. Alrighty, what's up, people? I am still proud of my 57.50 buy. Yeah, I think my highest buy is in like I think it's like 64. Oh, DJIA. Oh, Dow Jones Industrial Average. Yeah, but it's giving me the volatility index for it. It's not like pulling it up. Let me just. No, it's not. No, this is so stupid. It's not giving me what I want. That's really annoying. How's GME doing? We'll pull them up. You know what? Weeble sucks. Need to announce volume when you check Ortex on AMC. Volume on what though? Like you want the volume of like the returned and borrowed shares? It's nothing right now. 443,000 returned, 87,000 borrowed. Volume on AMC right now, 22.62 million. SPY coming back up here. Amy selling off a little bit, but like nothing crazy. We're at 31.28 right now, getting a little bit volatile. AMC about to go boom, says the subby sickness. That's fine with me. Did Meet Kevin have nervous breakdown or something? What is up with the hair colors lately? No, what happened was I heard this. So what he did was he had to like look all presentable and like everything for like that governor race. And he was just like, screw it. Like, I'm just gonna dye my hair and say, screw you people. It's kind of a baller move. It's funny. If it doubles from here, I will be up 10K. There you go. I'm feeling a breakout on Amy. Me too. Me too, people. All right, Amy coming down to that 50 right now. Let's see here. Subi sickness. Gotcha. Like Subaru. Gotcha. Sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Come on. Yeah, I think. Okay, so yeah, the FDA expects to authorize the Pfizer and Merck pills. That'll be really good for Pfizer, hopefully. Yeah, that's getting spread everywhere. All of the news feeds just got hit with that. How long ago was that? 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes. So, I mean, we got some time on those. All good, my man. Thank you, sir. When Fauci says not to invite family over for Christmas, I'm going to invite my nephews and sister over for Christmas. All right. Amy, 31.18 right now. SPY is trying to make its way back up. We're chilling right around that 50 MA. I mean, we're looking really, really strong today. STV is the best live stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. I try my best. I try to provide some entertainment for everybody. Yeah, me, Kevin is an FU to politics. Yeah, exactly. Jared, thank you so much for that super, man. That was super generous. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, man. I hope you have a really good holiday. Thank you so much. They're going to push it down the rest of the day, but tomorrow is going to rip slingshot, baby. I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm liking these slow moves up on Amy before we can get that boom, those big boom days. You provide ankles. Not a hedge fund? No. Best AMC streamer ever. Really love your stuff. Van Zinger. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Meet Kevin is cool, but I've had a green mohawk for years. Tabasco Dave, you have. All right, let's see here. Amy still hanging out above 31. The SPY is trying to make its way back up. Let's see what happens at this test of the 50. It's probably going to happen. Ooh, hold on. News. We got news. Looks like Abbott. Charles Payne tweet, but it was kind of a pop on Amy. They never let it rip on option expiry. That's not true. It happens. It's the I mean, they did Friday. Friday it ripped, and there were a decent amount of contracts. So today today a little bit have hedging from last week and getting those shares to deliver to people, but typically the big hedging, if it's a giant expiration date, it's happened like 2 weeks before the expiration date. The past 2 times that we've seen a little bit of gamma. So September, 2 weeks before. June started 2 weeks before. 2.5 weeks before is when we start to see that big hedging. Yeah, 20% last Friday. Just adding drama. STV, lol, I'm holding for long term. What did you say? Oh, don't add drama. That's no fun. He does it with the flow of the market. He will dye it green once he thinks it will go back up. That's hilarious. Is it red right now or is it pink? I thought it was like pink. In all honesty, I enjoy your humbleness on here. Well, I'm just some kid that like talks about stocks. I'm not special. My whole thing is getting pissed off at people that think they're special. Thank you, Jackson. I appreciate it, guys. Let's see here. GameStop flat. Amy still up 4.75, coming down a little bit here, just below that 50 MA. What's the RSI looking like? How are we doing? 44.75. Ready to go. She's ready to pop. I stand corrected. When you sell, it goes up. So the January 21st options in the money should be bought around January 7th. Yeah, or now. I mean, they've been on that chain for a while, so they could already be hedged for. But at the same time, they also couldn't. Like there's going to be a decent amount of those contracts that if we keep going up, the deltas are going to increase. So they have to buy more shares anyway. Their algo is just going to have to keep buying, and it's just going to set off that positive feedback loop to get us to the even higher strikes and those big buys and the FOMO and the shorts covering at the danger zone. I'm just really excited for those next couple of weeks. Everybody thinks they're special now in the chat. Stay calm and hold on. There you go, Trey Spider. Apes are special. Yeah. Whew. All righty. Let's see here. Oh, wow. We are almost at as many likes as people watching right now. That is sweet. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. All righty. Let's go. Let's do our thing here, huh? Who wants special sauce? I do like special sauce. Yeah. Also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. It just helps out with the YouTube algorithm. So thank you guys to who have already done that and who are going to. It really helps out a whole lot. Ooh, what is that? All right. Amy at 31.12 right now, looking pretty good. Let's see if we got anything crazy going on. Am I eating today? Yeah, I have to go to the DMV. So I'll eat something when I do that. Yesterday, I didn't eat, didn't go to the bathroom. So actually, I did at the end of the day. Let's see here. Anything else popping up on this news feed? That's not what I wanted. News feed. Here we go. Yeah, the last thing that we got is that FDA approval for Pfizer coming in soon. Let's see. My mom, stop it. Smash that like button. Do comments help with the algo? On videos, yeah. 31.15, 31.18 on AMC. It's trying to come back up to that 50 right now. The SPY is trying to make a move. TLT is coming down, but we would need to see it start to move down a little bit more in order to really like get the SPY going up at a giant. Like if TLT is just going to like kind of teeter around, like slowly coming down, we're not going to see anything big. Oh, here comes Amy at the 50. Here we go. 31.20. Let's go, people. Yeah, I'm not going to the DMV in Wethersfield. There's one like right here. You remind me of Andrew Garfield. I think that's a compliment. Just keep buying AMC, says the Subi sickness. There you go. 31.13. Here we go. Girlfriend's coming over. Got to clean my bathroom. Girlfriends are FUD. SV needs to get the wheel lock off his car. No. Remember, I'm on house arrest. So where am I going? If I'm telling you I'm going to the DMV. Uh-oh. All right, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Rockets and basketballs, people. Let's do it. Come on. I think we got it. All righty. I don't think you did it. DMV is a government building. They let you go. You know what? Not a hedge fund. Isn't there one in Mansfield? There's one in Willimantic. Which, probably not the best spot to go, but what do you think about the pattern video and song by Trading Video and Emotions? Pretty mind-blowing stuff. Okay, so I have it written down that I'm going to take a look at that a little bit later today. I might be able to watch that and then give you my thoughts on it when I'm going to the DMV. So I don't know. We'll see. I heard it. Oh, Amy popping right here. The basketballs are working, people. Dow is solid today. Yeah. Who was saying the Dow was going to go to 7,000? What isn't that like 30,000? Like around there, 25, 30? I don't look at the Dow. I look at the SPY. GME popping back up here. Amy popping up here too. Back right above the 50. What's the RSI looking like? I mean, 52. We got some room that we can run on this thing. Here we go, everybody. Come on. TLT's coming up here. That's not going to help. GME, yeah. With TLT starting to make a move back up, that's not going to help out a whole lot. But it is using that 50 MA as support now, which is solid. Burritos. Ooh. Ooh. Yum. All righty, people. Let's have some fun. All I want for Christmas is my ass. Are you Kenny G's pilot? It would make sense why your car and his plane haven't moved. Geo. Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking. All right, Amy coming back up here. 31.27, doing good. 5.29. SPY coming up. TLT still coming up here. I mean, if it hits this resistance at the 50 and then comes back down, that could let us go for a little bit, which would be sweet. If it breaks through and yep, okay, this could be good here. Come on. 31.50. We're gonna need to see that break again. We couldn't crack it earlier. Yep, here we go. Come on. TLT coming down. Come on. SPY coming up. Yep, here we go. Come on, 31.50. Let's break that again and shoot right to 32. That's what we want to see right here. Check out our boy Docu. I got you. Is he going? He better be having a good time. Oh, there we go, Ryan. That's what we need to see out of there. I need a lot more out of him, but yeah. All right. SPY moving up. Yeah, it's slow now. The volume's kind of fallen off again, like 23.87 million right now. Like, look, we can kind of, I mean, the volume spiked up right here on that fear candle, and then it just died right back down. Let's see. We're at 33.33 or sorry, 31.33 right now. Sorry, didn't mean to hype everybody up. 31.34, trying to make that move back up here. It's looking pretty good. So what was that big red candle about? Okay, so it might have been New York. It might have been somebody in New York speaking about the new variant. I think that's what it was. Let's see. Prague Frogs. Yeah, how's Prague doing today? Doc, you doing good? Prague. I mean, down 0.92. It's making a move back up here. All right, Amy's looking for that test of the 31.50 again. 31.44 right now. 5, 6, 50. Here we go. 50. Here it comes. Here we come. Little bit more. The volume's just so low. It needs more. It needs more buyers at these levels to wipe out those sells and the shorts that are coming in. That's what it needs right here. Let's go, though. Let's see. BFRI cooling down before the next rip. Yeah. Any AMC ripping. What's up, Dan? How you doing? What did I want to look at here? Naked. No, but BB BlackBerry has earnings after hours today. That could really help out with a lot of things. If they report good earnings, market likes it, and they rip in after hours, we're gonna be having some fun. 31.41 right coming down to the 50. The SPY coming down. Let's get TLT down here again. Got TLT back up to the 50 MA. Let's see what happens around this. New York, blah, blah, blah. Exactly. Hit that like on your way out or way in, says Jack's dad. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. It just helps out with the algorithm. Apparently, YouTube's playing with me today, but I don't know. I haven't really seen anything, so I think they're fine. But you guys were saying you're having some issues, which it's kind of annoying. Good morning, Vix. Leroy Jenkins. What's up, man? We need more cowbell. We do need more cowbell. 31.39. Not doing so bad here. 31.40. Come on. Let's see here. Moving up. Here we go. What the heck? Ooh, little news flash right here. SE, all BS aside, you have the best watch to like ratio out of all the YouTubers. I guess so, man. I don't know. It's just you guys go nuts on them for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Amy is just hanging out around that 50 MA. The SPY is trying to come back up here. What's TLT doing? TLT is still moving up here. So the SPY and TLT are not agreeing right now. One of them's right. One of them's wrong. And we're going to see which one it is. Usually it's TLT. Breakfast burrito? I want one of those. What do you think about the Acerb red candle was? Short interest didn't go up when it happened. No, it was just algos dumping like everywhere. So we saw it on IWM, SPY, Q, everything. So that was just something hit the algo and the algos did not like it in the market and they just flipped the sell right away. And that's what we saw. So everything got hit hard in the market. It was probably something to do with the new variant or some BS about Build Back Better. Something like that. But I mean, it's not going to really affect us a whole lot like it did. Like we haven't recaptured that price movement to the upside yet. But again, we did need the RSI to cool off a little bit. We have a lot of these averages bending to the upside. We need more volume here to start bending the VWAP up. But again, we're still trending up. We're up 5.81% today, doing very, very, very solid. I haven't seen your stream glitch in at least the last 30 minutes. Okay, perfect. Trey raid. Is Trey sending a lot of people in here? There we go. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. All righty, let's do it. Hope Trey's okay. Oh, shoot. What happened? Duck Gang 2? What happened? Hold on. What's going on here? Did he tweet something out? Hold on. Hold on. Is he all right? What happened, guys? Can somebody let me know what's going on with him? He's going to the doctor. Okay, so he's got a doctor's appointment. Interesting. All right. Yeah, he's not doing good. Ah, shoot. I'll shoot him a message. Oh, he's got a cold? Shoot. Yeah, I had that the other night or a couple of weeks ago. That was tough. All right, AMC coming down to VWAP right now. Yeah, he's streaming. He's sick. Oh, shoot. That stinks. Yeah, it's tough to stream when you're sick. I did it like that 1 week and I was miserable the entire time. I was just sitting here sweating. It was so bad. Duck Gang 2, what is going on? People, how are we doing? It's fine. It's just the sniffles. Yeah. He said he feels goofy and he said he's going to the doctor now. Okay. Awesome. Best vitamin C is AMC. You're on deck. All right, people, let's run it. All right, AMC coming down a little bit here. What's the market doing? All right, so they're selling it off a little bit here. TLT is coming up though, which is going to affect a lot of things with the SPY and everything else. We have GME up about 0.27. I can't speak. So Amy is still up 3.9%. We did fall below 31 though. Let's see. Y'all need to stop making out on the weekends. You're right. Why is every YouTuber sick? I don't know, man. I got it out of my system like 2 weeks ago before finals, which was kind of clutch. If I was that sick during finals week, I would have just had not a fun time. Don't forget to drop a like. Thank you, Nando. I appreciate it, man. They're sick of this thing not ripping yet. Oh, okay. AMC opposite of Russell, but not QQQ and SPY. I mean, what's the Russell? I mean, this is just a little sell-off right here. What are we at? I mean, we're still in the range. Like, what I look for all the time is this range, the 50, the VWAT, the 100, and the 200. If it's inside the range, it's just going to bounce around and do its thing. If it's below the range and it's testing the top and not getting back in and coming back down, that would be bearish. If it's outside of this range and then it uses this as support and continues bouncing up, then that would be a bullish sign. But right now, it's just kind of trapped in the middle of the range. This is kind of very similar to what we saw yesterday, too. My calls just threw up. They're sick, too. Oofed. Keep up the good work. Corey, I appreciate it, man. Just subscribe. Love your rapid fire update on the market. Used to listen to Cores and Astro, but both go off on way too many tangents. Your channel is like sports announcing, but for stocks. Hey, man, I just keep it. Sometimes we go crazy on here, like we go nuts, but sometimes we keep it locked and loaded. Like today. All right, so this is the weird thing. Now we're seeing the SPY start to get to some bullish momentum, and now AMC is just struggling. What's the Ortex looking like for it? Maybe we got a little update. 366,000 borrowed shares, nothing too crazy. 20.21% estimated short interest, 706,000 return shares. Nothing too wild going on right now in the securities lending market for Amy. SPY's just kind of bouncing around. TLT, it's not getting above this 100. That's typically like the trend reversal. So if it crosses the 50, it's like, okay, keep watching it. And then if it crosses the 100, it's like time to bail out if you're in puts. But it's just kind of hanging out here. TLT's down a lot today. So there's a lot less fear in these like weird moves going to happen in the market with TLT running down. I mean, the SPY's still up 0.57. It was up a lot more in the pre-market. We also have Byron speaking today at some point. Wifey got me a robe the other day, and I've been wearing just that robe for a couple days. Love this thing. Dude, I got one too. It's like right here. It's awesome. I love my robe. Good morning, STV, and all look at Amy on the 15, and don't worry. Yeah, I mean, we had her on the I'll put her on the 30. Yeah, she's fine. I mean, we're still up again. Like when in doubt, just like look at how much we're up today. 3.9%. We ended up getting some really good tests. It's like 32.22 is the high of the day. That's awesome. Like we're really, really doing great. We're looking to come back up to 31 now. Oh, we're getting some sell candles. I mean, that's just the same thing. I've been just, yeah, nothing. I mean, on the 1 minute, I just like the 1 minute because it's just these ranges are tighter. SPY coming up right now to VWAP in the 100. That could be a nice little reversal here for everything. And TLT coming down. AMC could be getting ready for a nice push up here with TLT coming down. SPY coming up. What's IWM looking like right now? It's just kind of hanging out, trying to move up. Let's see what happens here. Buying AMC is as easy as 1, 2, 3. There you go. The Subi sickness. There you go. Didn't someone say earlier that it was trading the exact same as yesterday? Yes. Awesome if you don't have AMC calls. I've got a bunch of them. SPY is ripping now. Here we go. Come on, IWM. Let's push it up. Pump up the jam. Let's see here. All righty. Why is AMC selling off? Kind of just it. Like it's just kind of doing its thing. IWM coming back up. Amy's trying to come back up too. I mean, what's the volume on this candle? 323,000. I mean, that's more than the other candles that we've been seeing. So that's a lot more selling volume. So that could be shorts coming in, or it could just could be people selling. Like, I mean, wouldn't make sense for this to just be normal selling, but who knows? Just because of where we were, like this is not like a short candle. This is an algo sell, just being like boom, hits it. Same thing with the entire market though. SPY coming back up here, IWM looking decent. Let's see if Amy can get back above 31 and run it. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. It just helps with the algorithm. So if you guys don't want to, you don't have to. But it does help. So let's see here. Amy 3077, still up 3.6. SPY is getting a move up here to the 200 MA. That would be sweet to break out of there. IWM looking good too, looking to break its 50 MA. Let's see if Amy can get back above its 100 VWAP and the 50. Let's see here. Maybe we can call those crazy red big candles unicorn candles. I call them fear candles now because that's literally all they are. They're just fear candles. All right, SPY is getting jumpy right here. Look at the volatility on SPY today. I mean, if we make a lower high here, then it's just going to be in this like descending wedge all day, just like yesterday. I mean, it crossed above the 50 and the 100. So this is like a nice sign of like a little bit of a reversal, but we're going to need to see some more out of it. Mainly across of this 200, because the last time we came up here, it didn't get going. All right, here it comes. Looking for that test of the 200. Amy coming back up here. 31. Come on, 31. Do it. I dare you. I dare you, Amy. Just do it. Did you see the Gasparino tweet? No. Are we going to rant? Let's do it. I want to rant. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I want to rant. Here we go. Let's see what he says. I just spoke to Kenny G. He wanted me to relay a big thank you to... Okay, I'm literally going to roast his ass right here. Okay, here we go. I just spoke to Kenny G. He wanted me to relay a big thank you to all of the AMC Apes for adding millions to his bank account because he was market making all the shares you purchased. Merry Christmas. Ha. Interesting. Now, here's the thing about this. First of all, Gasparino, I would like to point you to this over here. We're up 4.4%. We're up a lot over the last week, even though we were down. All right, SPY did break that 200. That's bullish. Second of all, it's not going to last for long. You're paying for the order flow. You can say all you want. It's a cost to me. If you pay for something, and then it makes you more money. That is not a cost. That is an investment. That is a capital expenditure that you are going to be paying to make more money off of. The payment for order flow goes away. Yeah, you're not going to have to spend that money, but you're also not going to be getting that revenue, you dipshit. So, Gasparino here, little 4'5" boy, is trying to make people angry. First of all, we've seen you walk back your statements before because you're an idiot. Oh, no, I'm not gonna. Yeah, it is a real tweet. I'm not gonna respond to him. I don't think I've ever responded to him on Twitter. I just rant at him and call him an idiot on my lives. Spy is ripping right now. He's just stupid. He's literally just feeding into everything. Like, he's just a complete dumbass. 4'5" boy. Yeah. He's just looking for attention to be relevant. Yeah, but he's just dumb about it. Like, no, like here's what he's a Willy Wonka character. He's just an idiot. Like, you can't make these statements and then not expect us to just be like, you're a complete dumbass. Getting heated. Yeah, screw him. Unfollow Gasparino. I don't think I follow him. Yeah, I don't follow him. But he's an idiot. And then he walks back his statements being like, oh, yeah, it actually could be good. And they're like, yeah, dude, like, obviously. Dumbass. I wonder how his $2 billion bailout to Melvin went. Yeah, not good. John, thank you so much for the super. He's not an idiot. He knows exactly what he's doing because he's on the short hedge fund's payroll. Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, none of his comments do anything. It just makes us more excited and have more conviction in our play because we know that we pretty much know the DD and the information behind what's been going on. So when he comes out and is just like, no, wrong. You're making these people money. It's not real. It's like, okay, you're just confirming everything that we already know about media and how they're trying to just dissuade everybody. So it is kind of stupid in my mind because he's just like, the fact that he's going to continue. If he came out and was just like, yeah, I don't really care. It's not that big of a deal. Then you'd be like, what's going on? But the fact that they're so against it is like, okay, well, we must be onto something. But John, thank you so much for that super. I appreciate it. It gets him jobs. He doesn't. It's the attention you give him keeps him employed. I don't tweet at him, though. Check out the bot accounts liking and commenting on the tweet. Yeah. Charlie and the Fud Factory went bankrupt. Yeah. SB Gasparino is dumb. Us apes are everywhere. Yeah. Again, if you guys weren't here for earlier, what we've essentially done is put a siege on Citadel with all of those stocks. Potentially, we don't even know if they're shorting them. There's no way for us to know. So here's the other thing I want everybody to know. When people come out and say that this institution is shorting AMC, unless they directly report it like they can on a 13F, but they're not supposed to, then we're never going to know. So when anybody comes out and is like, puts, short interest, wrong. Amy, looking for that $31 crack right here. That's what I want to see. The SPY might be using this 200 MA as support right now, which would be very solid, and then can start that move to the upside again, which honestly, this is kind of what we need to see. Airing his tweets on stream is giving him attention. That's true. Yeah, we're sieging Citadel. Yeah, that's why I like it. He thinks apes sit at their parents' house and eat ramen and gas station burritos. I've never had a gas station burrito, but it can't be that bad. I'm a big burrito fan. Yeah, here comes Spy using the 200 as support, getting up there. IWM doing something very similar over here. Watch for AMC to get going. What's the RSI looking like over here? 42.32, not doing too bad over here. It's looking pretty solid. Looking pretty good, people. Here we go. PFE. Oh, is it going? Please tell me Pfizer's coming back to life. Come on. It's coming. It's coming. I mean, with that new potential FDA approval coming this week, I think Pfizer could have some giant boom boom candles. That's why I'm holding it. I swear this is manipulative software programs controlling algorithms. Yeah, it's a couple or one algorithm really, really cranking the market right now. Let's see. Airing his tweets on stream is giving him attention. Yeah, that's fair. Gasparino uses the yellow pages. What? Let's see. Come on, Pfizer. What are you doing today? GME is flat on the day right now. AMC is up 3.94 at 30.87. The SPY is, I mean, it looks like it wants to keep going, but again, I mean, this is pretty similar to the previous high that we've seen today. We're going to need to see a little bit more action out of SPY to really confirm that bullish reversal after those random fear. We must be doing something effective if they feel compelled to talk about us. Yeah, I agree. How do you get to be a senior in college without having at least won the bomb burrito? What is that? AMC RSI cooled off? Yeah, I believe it did. Yeah, 39.48. She's ready to go. Gas burrito. Yeah. All right, here. You want to do an Ortex? I mean, you guys are turning me into an Ortex crackhead. Which is fine. It's cool. 709,000 borrowed shares on Amy, 366. Oh, wait, sorry. 366,000 borrowed, 709,000 returned. Estimated short interest 20.21%, utilization 81.34. Big microwave gas station burrito? I've never had it. Yeah, I'm cutting out a lot again. What is this? Literally everything shows up fine on my end. Like it's showing me I have no issues. Or you did for like 20 seconds? That's so weird. Can we start calling reverse head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders, knees and toes? That would be funny. Is your position big on PFE? No, I just want it to go up. I just want it to go up a decent amount so I can buy more AMC calls. Charlie in the Fud Factory. Yeah. You're fine, never cut out here. User error. Yeah, it could be. It could be. I don't know. I mean, you guys have been saying it's been cutting out a lot recently, and like I haven't seen anything. Like it sent excellent connection like all day long, which is weird because it never says excellent connection all day long. Let's see here. Can he give me my money back? IWM Ortex, since we're doing that. Yeah, we can do IWM. Okay, I'll just tell you. It's like 148 million. It's probably not going to change a whole lot during the day. So it's SPY coming up a little bit here. Come on, Amy. Let's get back above these averages and start trending to the upside. We need that 31 break again. I mean, again, we're still above that 3070, 3071 level that we saw as yesterday's high and Friday's high. So that is still a very good sign to see. I've had ramen once. Please look at the stock Ortex of Nikola. I really would rather not because they deserve to be shorted into the ground. Just going to put it out there. There are some companies that commit fraud and deserve to get shorted. Nikola is one of them. And it is probably the best example. You can hate me all you want for that statement about shorting, but Nikola, when you commit fraud and you roll down your truck on a hill and try to pass it off as something real going on, and then the only revenue your company is able to generate is putting solar panels on your CEO's house for 30 grand, I think you deserve to go down. Just like Hood. Like, if you think about like Hood, like you easily could just be like, yeah, Hood deserves to get shorted. Is Docu running? There we go. Are you not into crypto at all? I'm like not into crypto. Like I want to get into it though. Like that's gonna be my New Year's resolution. Visor popping up a little bit here. What's Docu doing? I need Docu to go on a moon mission. That's what I need. Docu up 2.7, not bad. All right, SPY is chilling out here using that 200 MA support, but it's trending down, so we could start trending down throughout the day. We have Amy 3080, 3075, just kind of hanging out in these ranges right now. Nothing too wild is going on. Docu's coming up a little bit. That's always good. This dude has money for real food, guys. Gas burritos probably not at the top of his list. Yeah, I just eat like Moe's and stuff. And like I make breakfast burritos sometimes that are really good, but then there's a lot of cleanup and there's a lot of things that go into it. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to get like a panini maker and like panini the breakfast burritos. I feel like that would be wild. Make them crunchy and crisp. Oh, I'm hungry. MACD needs to cross. Yeah, I did. Oh no, these colors are different than it is on TradingView. It's looking like I don't know. The RSI is 40.55 right now on Amy. Hood should be delisted for the yeah. Oh, I was gonna tweet that out. There's this video of Chamath talking about what happened in January again, and it's really good. And I'll probably tweet it out at some point today. I actually could do it right now. Let's see. Let's actually do that. It's pretty good. Actually, we'll save that for tonight. I feel like that would provide some nightly entertainment for people. Mo Monday. Yeah, but I get bowls and stuff, so it doesn't really I don't think it helps me out a whole lot. Plus, I like don't get a drink because I just have my liquid IV gallon. So like it's not I'm not their target audience for Mo Monday. All right, 3083 on Amy, doing pretty solid right now still. Are you gonna be streaming at Power Hour? Yeah, so I have to go off in about an hour, and then I have to go to the DMV at 12:30. So I have to do that. And then I'll be back on at 2. So I'll schedule the stream right after this one, and then we can hop back on and have some fun during Power Hour. Hunter, thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate it, man. Hey STV, what do all the different short squeeze signals mean for Ortex? Right now we have 2 and 3. Okay, so we were looking at this earlier. Did anybody end up sending it to me? It has to do with it. It has to do with like the different criteria and which ones they meet, like utilization, days to cover, um, hold on, like shares on loan, a lot of that stuff, estimated short interest, a lot of those other data points that they look at. So I couldn't find it on Ortex earlier today. Like it just doesn't say like trading signals. We come right here and it just doesn't even. It doesn't even. Here we go. What is this? This chart shows you the percentage. Where is it? Yeah, it's not. Yeah. So it just has to do with the different criteria of like utilization, shares on. Somebody did say it in here earlier. Let's see. Where do you see Dare going? I don't know. All right. Amy popping back up here above 31. Here we go, people. Come on. For all you new people filtering in right now, if you guys don't mind, just dropping a couple of likes on the stream just helps out with the algorithm. We are popping up here. This is good. We are finally breaking above this range. This is solid. What's the SPY doing right now? It is coming up. I mean, it's not bad. Amy is getting some bullish action here. Green candles coming in, 173,000 in volume on this 1 minute candle. Very solid. 31.24 right now. Here we go. Take a guess what I'm going to have for lunch today? Sushi. Lucky boy. I love sushi. I got kind of tired of sushi bowls, though. That did happen. Come on, Amy. Hold on. It's getting interesting here. Come on. She could get some spiky candles here, some boom booms. Come on. All right, people. I think you know what to do. Rockets. Rockets, 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 rockets. Oh, he doubled down. Check the new tweet. I'll read it and then. That was a good one. Oh, I was right. Is it ridiculous that 4 million apes don't buy at least 1 share a week? They probably do. On average, they probably do. Like when you look at like weekly volume, like 1 week candles. This one, 94 million in volume. This one, 432 million in volume. They are. Like on average, they are doing that. Yeah, his Twitter is just comical. I hate when I accidentally text a bunch of rockets to my boss. That's funny. 3110 right now on Amy. It's chilling right at the 50. Okay. The 50 and the 100 are like barely separated, but it's chilling right in between them. SPY fell back down below the 200 MA. We have DocuSign chilling out a little bit. How's Pfizer doing? Making a little bit of a trend reversal here. It's trying very hard. All right, Amy, still above 31 right now, doing good. Supposedly, we own 90% of institutions, while institutions own 30%. No, sort of. The way he framed it was weird. Like, yeah, that could be a little hint. Easily could be that we own more than the float. And it's possible that we do with the amount of short interest out there, that we own more shares that actually are supposed to exist because people own the same technical share. But what he's saying is that all like these ETFs and some of these funds have to buy AMC. So those shares, they're holding them. So they're not selling them. So those shares, however many they are off the table. So of that float, with that taken away, then Apes own 90% of that. Now, institutions may own a little bit more, a little bit less, but the numbers are going to get a little wonky when you start taking away and like doing different averages. It's going to get a little bit suspicious. BB is up 5.5% today. That's pretty sweet. 31.09 on Amy. SPY is trying here. Amy's using this top range as, let's see what this next candle tells us. I want this to use the top end of this as support and then go. 53 times the float in volume for the year so far. Don't tell me that there aren't fake shares circulating. I mean, there definitely could be. Going to Costco to buy AMC in bulk. There you go. I'm going to go to Costco soon. I'm very excited to go to Costco. Like, that's going to be like my favorite thing to do. 31. Ooh, she's going here. That's what this next candle was for, to see if she was going to bounce off of this range. It looks like she's going to right now. Ooh. I don't know. She's flickering. Ramen is great. Rogue, I've only had ramen like once. It was pretty good though. Vix, what if you and TMI did a back and forth Q&A on crypto? I think it would be a good dialogue for some of us to follow. Yeah, I need to learn like more about like the mechanics of crypto and like stuff like that. That's going to be like my New Year's resolution. Crypto. Getting a little fear candle here on Amy for literally no reason. I think they must be watching these ranges here that we break above, gets hammered down. We break above, uses support, get hammered down for no reason. So let's see what happens. The SPY is showing a little bit of weakness. I mean, it's kind of just consolidating right here. GME is hanging out up 0.16. Not doing too bad. Is it possible that institutions are buying then lending for a premium? Yes, but with the cost to borrow right now, if that is your strategy, it makes no sense to do it on AMC because there are other stocks that are paying 300% when AMC is paying, where is it? 1.4. So if that's your strategy, you want to buy shares just to loan them out to collect that cost to borrow, that rebate, you wouldn't do it on AMC. It wouldn't make sense. You would do it on other stocks. What would happen to the shorts if AMC buys out Cineworld? Nothing. Gasparino was refused entry into what? Your New Year's resolution should be to stop keeping squirrels hostage. I don't have squirrels, people. I don't have them. 3102 on Amy right now. The SPY got a little bit of a pop here above the 200. Didn't hold it though. Amy, let's see what happens. GME up 0.16. AMC up 4.39. Having a very solid day. PFE back on the chart now that it's being a good boy. Yeah, exactly. That's what we do. When they start behaving, we put them back on. But it's still down 4.5% today. So we're going to need more out of them. I always added a bunch of stuff to ramen. We call it stone soup. Interesting. Are you a griller or a stovetop guy? I mean, what I have here is stovetop, but what I have, like, I like using a grill. Ooh, Amy popping up here. Here we go, people. Come on. Come on, everybody. Let's see. Ortex on BBIG. Yeah, we could do that really quickly because I think Amy's going to have some fun. Uh, 20.87% estimated short interest, utilization 100%, very, very high cost to borrow on BBIG. So it's looking good in terms of the Ortex data. That's why I have calls. All right, SPY got above its 200, looking good. Let's see if Amy's going to get a little pop here. Pfizer still being an a-hole today for no reason. Ramen is FUD. Geo isn't wrong. All carbs and MSG. Yeah, I mean, I've had it once. So is hummus considered a spread or dip? I don't know. I would say dip. Boom Boom by 1140 says not a hedge fund. That would be sweet. Biden speaking at 1:30. Interesting. AMC. Huh? Carl understands. All right, Amy. Come on, you can do it. Not that. Not fall below 31. You need to go up. That's what you need to do. Yeah, so we're going to be watching the 3150 again, and then what's the next the high of it? 3222. So 3150 and then 3222 are going to be big levels. I mean, we also have to get through 32, which was tough last time, and then this giant random doom candle. So let's see. Dun dun dun. Bum bum bum. All right. They short 1 million shares, price drops 10 cents and holds steady, taking off soon. Yeah, sunflower seed hummus is pretty good. Interesting. Never had that. SPY coming down. Amy still, I mean, the range is tight right now. I mean, the 200 is like a little bit down below, but the range that it's in is pretty tight. It could, what's the RSI looking like on it? What is it? 50.36. Yeah, it's got some room to go. Boom boom if FTC, STV shows some ankle. No, not going to happen. Hummus is for rabbits. Gasparino graduated with honors from dumbass U with a major in BS. That's funny. I like that one. Boom boom for each ankle. No. No. Ooh, SPY getting a pop here. There we go. Pfizer hanging out. GME down 0.22. Very, very flat on the day. GME is not doing a whole lot. Do your ankles have an OnlyFans? Yes. I am an ape, says Richie. There you go. Vix, thoughts on an inverse head and shoulders on the daily with a retracement back to 25? I don't think we're going back to 25. I just don't. What do you say on the daily? I just think the momentum is, I mean, we could see another big red day and a sell-off where they attack it. But again, that would just jack up the utilization, the short interest, everything. And I would be sitting over here laughing at them. I would just be laughing. You want to short it? Go for it. We have a crazy time coming up. Like, I don't think there's any, like, if they short it, I'll just be like, yeah, okay. Like, we have a 10% red day. I'll literally laugh in their face. And I will buy more on that dip. And if it keeps dipping, I'll keep buying more because screw them. What are they going to do? They're going to keep shorting it. Well, they have to get it to essentially zero, or they have to cover and then jack the price up. So either way, they're not going to push it to zero, but either way, they'd have to cover eventually. That buying volume is going to come back someday. We don't know when it exactly is, but it will come back because they have to close their position. If it's going to go against them, they're going to need to close their position. They're not going to want to keep paying that cost to borrow forever, especially if other people start shorting it a lot too and jack up the cost to borrow rates because some of them aren't fixed. SPY is coming up here. AMC is getting a little pop, 3107, looking pretty good. I do not have an ankle tattoo. Either way, we win. Exactly. You would love to add in the mid 20s. I mean, we just had a great opportunity to do that. I used to work at an orange orchard till I got canned because I couldn't concentrate. Richie, that was a bad joke. That was such a dad joke, dude. Would it just be a coincidence if short interest is 20% and combined retail and institutional ownership is 120%? No, that is fine. A lower back tattoo? Oh, funny. You can easily have, yeah. So if they sold 20% of the float short, then we could technically own 120%. I only bring it up to have a technical talk about it with your input. Yeah, I just don't see it happening. Like, even if they do, it's just, I don't think they're gonna go for it. Why are we talking about tramp stamps right now? Why is this a thing? Eric says AMC's starting to get back on track. See, I love what Eric has to say. Eric's been spot on recently, like down to the penny. So the odds that the float is currently held, yeah, it would make sense. If they do it, I'll buy with a smile. Exactly. I will laugh in their face. Back to 31. I mean, that's where we're at right now, 3105. SPY coming down a little bit here. Nothing too crazy. Pfizer is trying to make a little bit of a move back up here, but it's very, very slow. Pfizer's a slow mover. Why do we think I have a tramp stamp? Why? Everyone's saying AMC is a conspiracy theory. Yeah, I mean, I'll see you in the FOMO rally is what I have to say to that. Like, it would be a conspiracy theory if it never ran. Or if we never saw Citadel coming out with these comments, or if we never saw mainstream media going nuts, or if we never saw the short interest where it was, then it might be a conspiracy theory. But with everything that we've seen, it's not a conspiracy theory at all. Anybody that's calling it a conspiracy theory has not done their research or has like a beneficial interest in it being a conspiracy theory and trying to convince people that it's not real. Let's see. It's a conspiracy theory that's going to make me rich. Exactly. SPY, come on. Amy's still above 31 right now, doing all right. Just because something is a conspiracy theory doesn't mean it's not true, but it's not a conspiracy theory. That's the thing. Sorry for starting the rumor about the lower back tat. It was a conspiracy theory. Exactly. Do you know what would be badass if AMC did a share repurchase? They can't. They can't. The problem is that think about what they've been doing. They need to raise more capital to pay off their debt. And they've already sold a bunch of shares. So essentially what they would do is they would sell these shares at whatever they did it at 14, but then they would be buying them back at like 40 or 30 or 25 or whatever it would be. They'd just be like they would end up with a lot less money. Plus they need to pay off all the debt. Plus they're looking to enter into some of those like M&A opportunities, most likely with Regal. So I don't see a share repurchase as being a likely option. It's like paying a dividend. Like they just wouldn't do it right now because of the way that the structure is set out. If they never remove the buy button, it may be a conspiracy. Removing the buy button made it a fact for me. Yep, 100%. I'm glad you have a good sense of humor. I do have a good sense of humor. Like you guys can talk about my hypothetical tramp stamp all you guys want. Oh, Amy getting a little pop here. Might have to start going to Cumberland now, like Cumberland Farms. I love Cumberland Farms. That place is wild. Just need positive cash flow and throw out a few more movie NFTs, then he can do a legit NFT dividend. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do it though. That's the thing. He's worried about the legal implications of it, which is fair. But he's gonna be able to. Ooh, SPY is getting nice candles right here. Come on, AMC, get up there with it. He's worried about the legal implications of it. That's all it is. He's got to figure out a way to not be legal, like get sued by these institutions, which either way he's going to. If you offer one of these NFT dividends, you're going to get sued because even if you can fully prove that it's part of your business model, they know that a lawsuit against AMC will still potentially put it out of business. And like with the legal fees and like craziness, the potential settlement, and if they still have their short position, which they may not, they might, whatever, they could reshort it and just be like, screw you for doing this to us. That's not something that Adam Aaron wants to deal with. Can we squeeze without it? Absolutely. It's not the end all be all of MOAS or short squeeze. But SPY is ripping right now. And there's no news coming through. Zero. Nothing. I don't see anything on this. Let's see. Buys are not doing anything. Amy now is outside of the range. Let her free. Let Amy out of the start gate. Let her go. Up about 5% right now. Very, very solid. I hope I get my taxes back before Amy goes. I'd like to pay as much taxes as possible. Why? Doc, you still going? Prog and BBIG rebounding. There we go. Do something, BFE. It's going to be a slow mover, Ryan. It's going to be very, very, very slow. Amy having a little bit of trouble here breaking out at these levels, but let's see. Low volume today, 28.21 million so far. Not a lot of volume. SPY is coming up here, doing pretty good. Up about 1% right now. Amy at 31.16, looking decent. Oh, when does Euro close? Is Euro close at 12? Well, yeah, Dan, that's true. That's true as well. But I think he was making more comments about an NFT dividend because he was worried about the legal implications. It's like, think about this. You're waiting in line at a GameStop to get a new PS5. There's a new video game console coming out, and there's a long line of people wanting to go in and get the movie. Amy ripping right now. Here we go. And then the workers at the store come out and say, sorry to all the people in the front. We're going to let the people in the very back of the line, starting from there, come in and get the game first. And there's no guarantee that here is a candle and a half. So there's no guarantee that you who have been waiting here the longest are going to even be able to get the game. That's exactly what happens with the debt structure and the payout structure of like debt and equity. Debt always first, equity last. So if you're an equity holder, you get paid last. If the company's going to go bankrupt, which AMC is not, this is just a lesson on what's going on. If you're an equity holder and something goes bankrupt, you're the last person to get paid. You see the reversal of a trend after 11:30 when Euro closed? Oh, interesting. So it was 11:30 when Euro closed. Nice. All right. Amy 3132 looking good. Shout out to that beautiful ape who called that 1140 boom. I'm pretty sure that was not a hedge fund. Is that a rocket in your pocket or are you just happy to AMC me? Keith, I like that. That's funny. SCV's tramp stamp is a picture of himself like Steve-O. No, it's not. Wait, the fact that I said no, it's not makes me think that I've kind of just confirmed I have one, but I don't. So that was a bad way to do it. I've played myself here. I've played myself. Uh-oh. That's going to be the new conspiracy theory. First, it was Ken Griffin on house arrest. Then it was STV on house arrest. Now it's STV has a tramp stamp of his face. I can't win them all. You can't win them all. When you're talking all day, you're going to mess up a little bit. All right, 3140 on Amy right now. Looking pretty decent. So what is it? See? Exactly. Now I've screwed it up. All right, SPY is popping right here. Woo! I love when I have to move the screen and to get these boom boom candles on the screen. Like shrink it down so we can rip even more. What's GME doing? Up 0.15. Amy 3139. Look for that 3150. And then boom. If the SPY keeps going here, what's Pfizer doing? Nothing. Awesome. ICV is Ken's son. That's funny. I can be the third island boy. No. I would rather not. I just lose brain cells when I watch. I like literally like it's like I don't even know how to explain it. The brain cells just go from like up high to like down low. 3142 on Amy. SPY is ripping right now. That is a nice sight to see. 1.08% in the green. 490. Here we go. Come on, Amy. Why is your screen so blurry? Restream. It shouldn't be blurry. I'm streaming in 1080p right now. I keep all my jokes in my database. I don't understand that one. Rather not. How about absolutely not? Yeah, exactly. It's a nice break from people asking to see your ankles. Keith, now that you brought that up, everybody's going to want to see my ankles now. Everybody in here, you creepers with your foot fetish, want to see my feet. No. I said yesterday when we broke 30, you get to see my ankles so I could confirm that I am not, in fact, on house arrest. And that's the only time that we're going to do anything like that. Thanks for pumping the SPY. You're welcome. That was all me right there. You see what I did here? You can't prove it wasn't me, but you also can't prove it was me. All right. 3130 on Amy right now. Looking decent. How do you not get that? Instead of database, it's database for dad jokes. Exactly. It's a terrible joke. I just don't like the joke. I'm not a fan of that one. I usually like all the jokes that you guys put out, but that one I was like, we have a higher standard on the STV stream for jokes. You can keep trying though. Like it's fine. 3250 coming in hot. You know what? I'd be fine. I'd be fine with seeing that. That would be sweet. All right, let's see here. What do we got going on? Free STV, I didn't did it. I didn't do anything. It made you laugh, not a hedge fund. Yeah, but I feel like we in general have like a similar sense of humor because I saw your Gasparino Adam Aaron meme and I died laughing. Uh, let's see. Can we see your elbows at 35? No. Why? Why do you want to see different parts of no? What did the clock do when it was still hungry? It went back 4 seconds. See, I don't get that one. That one I don't get. Dare's up 10%. Is that like something like drugs are something? Like don't what does dare stand for? Corey, are you in here? What does dare stand for? Oh, this is the biotech. Oh, up 10%, not bad. Well, my contact's busting out right now. Oh, that hurts. I need to get new contacts. My contacts are all messed up. I like went to go put in a new one this morning and it was like, nah, I'm like not used to that prescription that they were. And I was like, this is not good. All right. What did we have up here? Oh, GME. Why am I being an a-hole and taking off GME? What's wrong with me? All right. 3131 on Amy. The SPY is going nuclear right now, which is sweet to see. If anybody's got SPY calls right now, you're welcome for pumping it. It's for interesting. RIP incoming. Drugs are really that's not there. Always really enhanced. No. Drug abuse and resist education. Is that really it? Resistance educate. Drug abuse, resistance education. Gotcha. I remember Dare. All right. 3133. All right. 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 We're done now. No more Dare. No more Dare. Come on, Amy. Get a little pop before I got to go to the DMV. Yeah, so if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. It just helps out with the algorithm, helps the channel out too. So thank you guys so much for showing so much support recently. You guys are awesome. Thank you all. Do ankles really exist? I would believe so. 3140 resistance is sick. I mean, it's probably 3150. What's this candle height right here? 3152 back here. I mean, we're waiting for that break. SPY's kind of chilling out now. I bet the RSI on SPY is cooked. What's it on Amy right now? 62? How? Yeah, PFE is not really doing a whole lot, Ryan. We just gotta wait for it. I'm waiting for mine. You're kind of screwed, I think, but I think I might end up being all right with mine. I just need like a couple more days of big booms. Where's the DD on ankle gate? I don't know. Dare the police to take STV off house arrest. Be careful, people. I'm gonna be a menace if I'm on house or off house arrest. What do you think about XRP? That's Ripple, right? I mean, apparently you don't have to like use Ripple to like use Ripple's service. So that's kind of a weird one. DMV lines are as brutal as the lines that, well, no, I have an appointment, so I don't think it'll be that bad. I hope it's not that bad. Why did the chicken cross the playground to get the other slide? Good one. I like that one. My girlfriend is a nurse and has been holding Dare for a whole year now. There you go, Gonzalo. That's pretty sweet. Alrighty. Amy hanging out here, trying to get a little bit of bullishness. It's just kind of hanging out in these ranges here. Nothing too nuts going on. Ever since the APPT system in the DMV, I've never spent more than 20, 25 minutes. Yeah, the appointment system. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I just have to go do some stuff, and then I'll be right back. 2 hours later, oh boy, that better not happen to me because I'll just leave and be like, screw it, I'm not doing this. When is the Biden talk? I think 1:30. I'm not positive, though. I'm not entirely sure about when Byron is coming on. All right. GME flat on the day. Hey, Ryan, Pfizer's making a little bit of a slow move here. Pfizer is a slow mover. So, I mean, they're going to move slowly. They're not going to just go boom, but sometimes they do. And when that happens, calls go bonkers. 31.29 on Amy right now, up 5.35. Looking pretty solid, not going to lie. Yeah, they don't want BBIG moving. I think it's the 350 that they're worried about. Okay, whoever's still talking about Dare, I think you're very delayed because that was like 5 minutes ago. Amy cup and handle on the 1 minute. Sort of, but it's like very like small. I think it's just gonna be like cup, but they're gonna be like smaller. Biden is 2:30. Oh, so we'll be live for it. That'll be sweet. We'll see the market just go nuts after all of these comments. Only thing nuts is VIX's squirrels. My wife won't let me have one. Let's see those wrists. My wrists, I don't have a watch on today. SB, what's the longest live stream I've done? Yesterday from 8:30 in the morning till 4. That was long. That was a very long one. It was fun though. Okay, 2:30 Eastern. Interesting. What other positions are you playing on opening after AMC? It depends. Depends what the market's like. Yeah, the MACD is close. To like going down. No, to like reversing, like to being not good. Squirrels. I'm not going to be the squirrel guy. It's not happening. We're not making this a thing. Let's see. SCV do 8:30 to 8, AM 7? No. Not happening. All right, guys. So that is going to wrap up the morning stream. Thank you guys so much for coming out and hanging on with me today. We had a fun time. This was great. We're going to be back on at 2 p.m. So I'm going to set up that live stream. So if you guys want to go in, set the reminder. I will be live at 2. I just have to run to the DMV and like also eat because I feel like I have to do that. I have to do because I didn't yesterday. But we are going to be back. Hopefully we get some boom boom candles on AMC before I come back. Hopefully the SPY keeps going up as well. I'm hoping that Pfizer and Docu start to get their head out of their rear ends and then we can make some money. But yeah, also if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream on the way out. It just helps out with the algorithm. It'll recommend it to you later on if you guys enjoyed the stream. So thank you guys so much. I do believe TMI is live right now. So make sure you guys go check his stream out. Let me see. I'll spam the link over here. Let's see here. Right here. Bing bong. Boom. So there's the link to TMI's live stream. Go hang out over there. Later, people.